Hello, folks. You are here live at Bayside Bowl with me, King Ding Dong. This is the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now from Bayside Bowl. Karl's World Tour. Today's stop was at the 40-foot red square. We just drew the raffle ball. It looks like Megalodon wins. All right, and Kung is going to give you the matchups here for the cut. And momentarily, he'll give you the match. We'll go ahead and go through all the scores for you. I have all the scores here as well. Malik Grove was the head of the pack today at plus 40. Here we go. Here's Hungus.
Number 1 seed at plus 40, Malik Grove. Number 2 at plus 18, Mike Pass. Number 3 at minus 17, El Nino. Number 4 at minus 18, Michael Puzo. Number 5 at minus 26, Chunk Rivera. Number 6 at minus 29, Ricky the Razor. Number 7 at minus 32, Matt Gardulo. Number 8 at minus 37, Buck Ripcord. Number 9 at minus 41, Colonel Sanders. Number 10 at minus 47, Keyboard Elf. Number 11 at minus 50, Mike Fecto. Number 12 at minus 59, Michael Fortier. Number 13 at minus 62, Mama D. Number 14 at minus 69, Mike Clausen. Number 15 at minus 75, Crazy Train. And number 16 at minus 77, Bert the Bandit.
Bert the Bandit making it in. He was the last guy in. So we're going to go into match play. There will be bonus pins.
Let's see, young ladies, 1 and 2. We have the 4 seed with Michael Puzo getting 11 pins against Mama D.
Well, maybe he has. Frankie might have a bracket.
8 pins on Michael Fortier. So lanes 1 and 2. Puzo versus Mama D and Chunk versus Fortier.
Puzo's getting 11.
On lanes 3 and 4, we have the 1 seed Malik Grove getting 29 pins against Bert the Bandit. And the 8 seed Mike Cooper getting 1 pin against Colonel Sanders. So on 3 and 4, it's Malik Grove versus Bert the Bandit and Buck Ripcord versus Colonel Sanders. On 5 and 6, the 2 seed Puck Pass getting 23 pins against Crazy Train. And the 7 seed Matt Gardulo getting 4 pins against Keyboard Elf. So on 5 and 6, Puck Pass versus Crazy Train. Gardulo versus Elf. And then on 7 and 8, the 3 seed Nino getting 13 on Mike Clausen, and the 6 seed Ricky the Razor getting 5 pins against Mike Fecto. So Nino versus Clausen and Razor versus Fecto.
13. And then Ricky's getting 5.
Of practice on this pair. The winners stay on the pair and play their second game on the same pair with no practice.
Yeah, Frankie.
There is no handicap or anything going into the next round. This is the only round where your previous 4-game average matters. So that's it. 4 minutes of practice. Those are the matchups. Good luck.
All right, there you have it, folks. Bonus pins only come into play this first round. And as you know, we're featuring a new view once again for you guys here, split screen. So you guys that were not able to see some pinfall on either 4 or 5, hopefully that's going to take care of it for this early round of match play here at Bayside Bowl. So let's go through the top bowlers. Once again, Malik Grove led the pack today at plus 40. The only other person to go positive today was Putt Pass in second at plus 18. El Nino, you might have heard of that guy, sporting the green hair today, looking great. He was minus 17 on the day. Right behind him, Michael Puzo. Big Strike Mike, I think we used to call him, at minus 18. Chunk Rivera, minus 26, followed up by Ricky the Razor at minus 29 and 6. 7th place was Matt Cardullo at minus 32. Buck Ripcord in 8th at minus 37. Colonel Sanders, 9th at minus 41. And Troy Ballinger, also known as Keebler Elf, getting the 10th spot, minus 47. Michael Fecto in 11th, minus 50. Michael Fortier, the Bearded Clam, in 12th at minus 59. Mama D making an appearance here, minus 62. Mike Clausen at minus 69. Crazy Train at minus 75 at 15th. And just making the cut, Bert the Bandit, minus 77, wraps up the top 16.
Bert the motherfucking bandit.
Bert the motherfucking Bandit. Yeah, let's go. Making the cut today. Those of you guys at home, now's the time. Share this to your pages. Get your bowling-loving friends in here. This is live bowling action from Bayside Bowl. It has yet to start, but they can go ahead and put the initials in and get started at any time. Looks like they might need a little boost in the ass with that. So, hey, Frankie.
Yes,
Would
sir.
you like to give the bowlers a boost in the ass by getting their initials in, or do you want me to go and do that and you can run the mic?
I'll go get some initials in,
Okay.
and I'll be right back. By the way, welcome.
Welcome. That's right. Welcome to the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. If you're new to us, like and subscribe. We're live now on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitch stream. I am King Ding Dong. Frankie Avalon is down there on lane 8, putting some initials in, hopefully lighting a firecracker under these bowlers' asses so we can get the fuck out of here. I mean, let's not make this tournament last all day, folks. No, I mean, so the center needs to make money, so we'll get the people out of here so the center can make some money. I do believe the east side is already redressed, and they're already putting open players out there. As you know, Bayside Bowl, one of the most popular centers in America. People always looking to practice. Right now, our house shot is Alcatraz, and it sucks. What would you say? You both... Cousin It's the wrong person to ask because he's fucking awesome on Alcatraz. But everyone else thinks it sucks.
Yeah, as long as you ain't bowling the late shift, it's pretty easy.
Tasty thinks it sucks.
You just dump it up the gutter with a purple hammer
Yeah.
What? I heard Purple Hammer. It's my favorite ball.
on Alcatraz.
All right. Way to light a firecracker under these guys' asses, Frankie.
That's what I do.
So I have some the totals of the bonus spins, but I don't have the bracket. By any chance, do you have a copy of said bracket?
I don't, but let me go see if I can wrangle Hungus real quick.
Wonderful. That would be great. We are getting into practice right now. They have, looks like, 4 minutes of practice time before we get into it. I just got to add this. Bert the Bandit, coming off of back surgery, right? Used to bowl, no thumb. Okay, traditional one-hander, no thumb. He now, since the back surgery, has had to put his thumb in the ball because he can't bowl without pain without his thumb in. For whatever reason, with his thumb out of the ball, he bowls with pain. So he's put the thumb in the ball. He's also dropped from 15 to 14 pounds. And look at him go. He's here in the cut today. So those of you guys at home that are on the fence, maybe about dropping from 15 to 14, maybe you're seeing your ball speed decline, your rev rate decline, your accuracy decline.
Here we are.
Do not fret, guys. Those 14-pound balls hit plenty good.
Look at this. I got the bracket for you, Ding Dong.
Nice.
All right. Here's your matchups. Malik Grove against Bert the Bandit. Malik looks like he's getting
29.
29.
Yeah, I got the bonuses, so I'll
All right.
yell them out.
Ripcord is taking on, what is that name? Sanders. Colonel Sanders. -1 for Ripcord.
No,
Ripcord getting one.
Ripcord is getting one.
Yeah, that's -1. Listen, I'm a gambler. That's how gamblers talk.
Okay,
Then we got Mike Puzo against Mama D. Puzo getting 11.
that's correct.
Chunk Rivera taking on Michael Fortier. Chunk getting 8.
Chunk getting 8 by Michael Fortier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Putt Pass 23 over Crazy Train. Matt Cardulo getting 4 over. What is that name? I can't even read it. It looks like a Hazeldorf.
The elf. It's Keebler, isn't it? No?
Is that?
The old
Sure.
Keeb.
Keebler Elf. It looks
Wait,
like Hazeldorf.
what pair is that on?
It looks like Hazeldorf. That's on 5 and 6. But
Yeah,
that
Keeb
sounds
is
good.
down there. I see him.
El Nino getting 13 over Mike Clausen, and Ricky the Razor looks like he's getting 5 over Fecto.
That's correct, sir.
All right, we are live and having a good time.
All
Your boy
right.
Frankie Aberlon here with King Ding Dong. King Ding Dong, you gave him a run today, kid. You were close. You're both good today.
Yeah, I left too many spares that had pins on both sides of the deck. So that's what ended up happening. Just not able to convert enough strikes in a row. Made all of my makeables minus a 610 that I was thinking about the first shot rather than thinking about the spare. Classic mistake.
I missed
And,
3 makeables today.
yeah.
One was a 5-pin,
Ouch.
and the other 2 were
Bucket.
both. Right, there was. I did 6 for 20 shots, but
There we
the
go.
other 2 were both 3-9 sleepers, which were a tough spare today.
Yeah, those fucking bedroom fucking shots are tough today because, I mean, obviously bowling on red square, it's very touchy. It played very, very flat today. The inside had a lot of early hook, and I'll tell you right now, if you tried to ride the rail or get it out there was no way it was recovering. Frankie found a little bit of success trying to play up the rail, but, you know, even that was touchy at times.
It was.
So,
You know what was touchier? My back.
yeah, well,
My back was pretty sore today, and I was just happy to pull it out of 33rd out of 64. I was pretty happy with that, considering how bad my back felt today.
fuck yeah.
Purple Hammer was fine. Like, honestly,
I didn't try
once I
to
moved inside with the purple and shot 199 game 4, actually the last 2 games, if I could have done that pace,
You were doing fine.
I would have been fine.
Yeah.
And once I moved inside and played third arrow with the purple hammer, it was fine. And
Yeah.
just played straighter and just tried not to hook it at all.
Yeah,
You know.
unfortunately, I placed right behind Splinter, not getting enough wood to get there. It was 30 behind the cut. So, too many splits, you know, and that's how I
That's
ended the
just
day
it. That's
on a
just it.
shot that I threw really well, and it just hooked when I thought it was going to go just another couple
Yeah.
feet. And
I know Sanders is giving bucks and pins here, right?
yeah, Sanders is giving a stick. One
I think
lonely
I
stick.
kind of like Sanders in this match. I mean, Buck's my boy, but I like Sanders.
So, Frankie,
What's
what
that?
do you?
What do you say? I missed it.
I don't know.
Oh, they're talking to Hungus. So.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh,
Hold
lane,
the reset.
yeah, lane
No,
one.
no.
Lane one's stuck in a 90.
All right, let me text Gregor.
Frankie getting on the horn with Greg so that way you can get down there and fix
All right.
that 90 on lane one for us. Buck with a runaway Brooklyn there. If you missed a little bit left, like I said, that inside was on fucking fire.
Minus 77 was a cut today. This ain't some other high scoring tournament. You're going to earn it. Every single pin you get at our tournaments, whether it's a Karl's World Tour or a Frankie and Ding Dong Show tournament, you're going to earn every single pin you get. And if you get to even, I almost guarantee every tournament you're going to make a cut.
Yeah.
Almost guarantee.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's very few tournaments that we have that the cut is actually even or positive. I think it has happened. Chichen Itza came close, didn't it?
It was close, but it was
Yeah.
still minus, I believe.
It was still minus, I think.
You know
I'd
what?
have to go
I
through
will
the
pull up
archives.
stats. I will pull up the stats. Hold on.
Yep.
I got it right here. Chichen Itza.
But we've always bowled on some tough stuff. Today was no exception. Bowling on red square. Do we have a picture of it here, Frankie, somewhere? Let me look.
Nope.
Let me
Log me out.
look. I do not see it in
Red
here.
square is 40 foot. I think it's like 28 mils 1-to-1, basically. Is what
One
you're
to
looking
one,
at.
side to side. There is a
1 to 1,
little bit
yep.
of down lane taper.
A little bit of taper, yes, correct.
So we have a comment coming in from the Boothby brothers saying, "Happy Sunday, boys!
Happy Sunday, Boothby Brothers!
Sundays are for Frankie and Ding Dong,
That's right.
and you are watching the Frankie
All right,
and Ding Dong show
here is
live."
your standings for Chichen Itza. The cut was Good call, Ding Dong. Plus 14.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was the one that we
I was
actually
plus
had.
18. I just made that cut.
Yeah. So Frankie, what do you think of our split screen we got going on today? So that way everyone can see the pins on both 4 and 5. We're using 2 cameras today.
Oh, you got 2 cameras. I
Yeah.
love this a lot. This is a great idea. It gives you a little bit closer view to the bowlers. I think this is a wonderful addition to the telecast. I'm super excited for it as we go on to the second round and this round.
Yeah. And I
Crazy
figure,
Train, 8-0 out
once
in
we get to the finals, we'll reset the cameras and
Absolutely.
put up our pin cam as well as our approach cam like we usually have been doing. But, for today, well, actually, you guys saw the split screen featured at the Maine State High School individuals
Yes.
live from Family Fun Lanes in Bangor, Maine. If you're ever in the Bangor area, check out Family Fun Lanes. What a great little establishment that is.
Yeah, I mean, Angelina Mucci, they're just a great, they do a great job up there. I mean, they got a nice newer oil machine. They got a nice ambulance surface in that building. The approaches are good. The scoring is great. And the people are just super friendly up there. Andy, Angelina, the whole crew are just awesome. So definitely check them out if you're not in this area and you're a little further north, up 95. Get off 182B. Take a straight shot down to Family Fun Lanes, and you won't be sad that you did.
Yeah, just look for the big bowling pin on the left after you pass the Ranger Inn, and you're there, baby.
Yeah, the Ranger Inn. I'm not a little sketchy, but the bowling alley is not.
No. Some of the best people you will meet in bowling for sure. So check them out. Family Fun Lanes, Bangor, Maine. Check them out. But right now you are checking out live bowling here from Bayside Bowl.
Ding Dong, we got a bunch of chances at adding a person into the TOC here.
I love it.
Look at this. So let's take a look.
So Boothby Brothers calling out. Hold on. Wicked Fishing, baby. Shameless plug.
Yeah,
so
Wicked Fishing, our boys.
checking them out.
Yeah, Danny Boothby and the boys.
Couch was just here.
Speaking of Wicked Fishing.
Yeah, I don't know where
All
he
right.
went. But
So we can add a bunch of titleists. You want to hear who we can add today?
I would love to.
Malik Grove, Putt Putt Pass, Mike Puzo, Chunk Rivera, Matt Cardulo, Troy Ballinger, Mike Fecto,
You mean
Mama D,
Troy Ballinger?
Bert the
you mean,
Bandit,
You mean Troy Ballinger? You mean Keebler Elf, right?
Keebler Elf.
Keebler Elf.
Troy has shot 2 300s in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he just had one last week or
He
the
did.
week before or some shit. On Monday nights, I think it was last Monday or something. Over at Spare Time Portland, where we bowl Wednesday Night League.
We do.
Oh, we got Susie Stryker checking in. Good morning, gentlemen.
What's up, Susie?
Sundays are for Frankie and Ding Dong.
I agree. We need
And
shirts.
I meant
We need
afternoon.
shirts. With the boys that ripped
yes.
the payroll listing, we need shirts.
Yeah, we need some communication.
We need more than shirts.
Yeah.
All right. Mike Fortier. Ooh,
Lots of
7-2.
missed spares on this pattern, but this pattern was brutal at times.
Mike Fortier giving 8 to Chunk Rivera right now, and Chunk sitting on. He's basically a 1-pin lead right now.
Oh,
Give him
look
a
at
9.
this. We got Dimebag in here. Let's go, Kay Sanders.
Dimebag, like Dimebag Darrell? Like from Pantera?
I don't know.
I thought he was not a lot on this earth anymore.
So again, go ahead and share this to your pages. Live bowling action.
Ripcord going light Swisher Brooklyn 5-pin.
That's twice in a row. He's gone Runaway Brooklyn on lane.
Oh, good try by Troy on the washout.
Big Strike Mike over there on lane 1. Get
Big
one.
strike, Mike!
He's got a double working.
I'll tell you, Puzo's got a great look. When I was talking to him earlier, he's playing it about the way you want to play this pattern. A little more ball speed, a little more direct.
Yeah,
And
way to
looks
strike.
great. You know where Trash was? He was doing karaoke when we were trying to bowl Tuesday night.
Which Trash is up. Where is he? He's singing karaoke.
And then Tommy bowled for me, and Tommy
It's
bowled a
sharp.
strike.
and then you came up and struck.
And I erased time to score, and I struck. Yeah. What are the odds of that?
Bearded
Then
Clam
that whole
getting a
game,
strike
just
over
said-
there. All right. So Diane checking in. Let the Colonel know Grammy is cheering for him. Good luck
All
everywhere.
right, we have Grammy. Do you really?
Grammy Drew.
Yeah, BTB.
Yeah.
I told you
Bert
to
the
stay with it,
Bandit.
baby.
Yeah.
Bert the Bandit, our boy on our pair, making the cut.
Shout
Was he
out
the
to
only
his
one?
family out there watching.
Was he the only one from our pair to make the cut?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so.
Probably.
Well, Putt Putt was next to us.
That was next to
I
us,
think.
yes.
I think on our pair of lanes, he was the only one to make the cut.
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, Malik.
Little
I like how
leaves
Malik
a,
throws the ball. I saw Malik
six-man.
last weekend bowling at East Providence. I was down there for NEBA. By the way, shout out to my trios team of Grindem Gaskill and Tommy Gunn.
Bert
down
the
at NEBA.
Bandit!
And my doubles partner, Grindem Gaskill, who had me on the telecast Saturday for the trios event. Was a lot of fun. Thank you, Gaskill, for inviting me on. I had a good time. We brought a little Frankie and Ding Dong love to the NEBA telecast.
That's awesome.
And I always appreciate a little bit of cross promotion. So
Absolutely.
definitely check them out. Check out what they do. I'll tell you, it was a great time with Jeff. Grindem, if you're in the chat, can you just you can always pump what Jeff's salute what his company is for the sports gambling thing that he has. It's awesome. So
All right, so Susie Stryker checking in. There needs to be shirts. Where is trash? And
yeah,
Tasty
mine.
Tism checking in. That was
Backpack
almost
right
our
there, the black
team name for
backpack in the
Bopo.
front.
And you know
Front
why
pocket.
that is, Tasty?
Very
Is
front
because
pocket.
I
Yep.
bowled 2 years of draft league with
There's one in
trash.
there, right in between.
And halfway
right in there.
through the first season, I was like, we should rename our team Where's Trash? Because literally every week, almost every frame, it was trying to fucking find trash.
Yeah, well, Trash last Tuesday in between shots decided to go do karaoke. I mean, he didn't sound bad, but it definitely put us a little further behind.
And you guys are on late shift already, right?
Yeah, we were on late shift at that point. All right, Chunk Rivera on one, little light bucket, little 245. So he's down 2 to 40 here, but he's getting 8, I think. So he's actually up 6. Hold on, the sheet's over here.
Tasty checking back in, and Trash wonders why we're always the last ones out. Yeah, no lie.
You're not wrong.
And Susie Stryker is checking in. Facts. This draft season was no different than the 2 draft seasons that I bowled with him. That doesn't fucking surprise me.
Really?
So
Let me try to call
the
him.
only time you can find Trash is when he's not up to bowl. Funny how that works.
Would your watch say where it is? Let me look
Oh,
to see if I can find it.
Sanders throwing a good one.
Well, maybe. It said this
So it looks like we got Big Strike Mike is got a
That's
turkey
Ding Dong.
going. We got a 4-bagger over here. Who the hell is that? Is that Crazy Train over there, or is that
Where?
Putt-Putt? See,
I believe that is Putt-Putt.
nice.
Oh, might be Crazy Train. I don't know, dude. You're asking the wrong guy. I'm about.
I wasn't paying attention.
I'm about 15 beers deep at this point.
Mandy checking in. Let's go, Bert. He's up right now on
Listen,
4.
Bert was on our pair. I love Bert.
Yeah, Bert's one of our favorite bowlers. Leaving
All
a
right.
9-pin there. You
All right,
can
so
pick that
Bert's
up.
going to have, if he spares this, he's got a 1-pin lead, but who is he bowling? He's bowling Malik.
Bert,
And Malik is given 29. He's getting 29.
getting 29. Yeah,
So technically,
that's an
Bert
uphill
will be-
battle.
Bert will be down 28.
So Nesquik checking in. Shout out to Zen for killing it as always and winning another tournament. Isn't that the truth? Zen Turtle, you guys have not heard. If you guys don't follow her on Brooke Gervais Bowling. That is her bowling page. She won the state Pepsi championship yesterday, bowled in Skowhegan, Maine. Central Maine Family Fun in Skowhegan. So wraps up another, so 3 out of 4 Pepsi championships, as well as 3 out of 4 high school championships for that girl in the last 4 years. She's been really killing it and doing great. I'm really proud of her. She is going to bowl for Jason Sterner and his wife, Heather. She'll be a William Smith Heron NCAA college athlete next year. You will want to check her out. Check
Sorry.
out Hobart and William
I
Smith.
was talking to
William Smith
Colonel
bowling.
Sanders. We had a little discussion on ball selection. Oh, we have Ripcord going to the little loft job, Brooklyn, trip 6.
So he has not.
I gave Sanders a little
gotten the right
information
side.
because he was talking about how the right seems like it's actually hooking less and less further outside. I told him because he's able as a two-hander to get a little further behind the ball. He could actually play that fade better than anyone at this point.
Yeah.
Like he could get that ball a little further left. I think he's moving to the stealth curl, moving left, kind of playing that fade to the pocket, letting it just kind of hook stop. I really think that'll be a good look for him right here. I really do. So we talked for a second off camera, and let's see what happens here. I told him 3 is actually hooking just a little bit more than 4. Oh wow, he got that dead left. So he's definitely got to project a little further. That was just a bad shot.
Yeah,
that was not a good
absolutely.
shot.
You know, I found that the outside on the right was out of play all day. I mean, started inside, honestly, right from the get-go, and anything that was outside on the right was picking off 1 off the right. A lot of those, lots of 3s off the right.
A lot of 3s off the right, and then when guys tried to pull it, it would be 3 off the left.
Right, exactly. Susie Stryker saying congratulations. Diane checking in, nice one. Shane, keep knocking those down. You know, he had a little bit of an errant shot, but I'll tell you, this red square oil pattern, if you throw it just a touch bad, it amplifies it for sure. So
Mike Buzo opens, but
he's
again,
got a lead.
he's still got a massive lead. Like in the game itself, he has a 57-pin lead, and he's getting 11. So he's up 68.
Well, that doesn't suck, Frankie.
Nice shot by Sanders.
Sanders. Oh, Michael Fortier leaving 4-sit right through the face.
Yeah, that was a big open, possibly there, because Chunk just opened and kind of let Fortier back in. Chunk's getting 8. That is a battle right now.
You know, right now, Frankie, it kind of looks like Papa has the best look out here.
I agree with you right now.
Well, there is somebody on 8. Who is B over there on 8?
That was a nice shot. Let's see. B on 8.
Is that Ricky?
Bowling against Fecto. Fecto, is 11. That would be Ricky the Razor.
Bert the Bandit.
BTB with a strike.
He's getting the crowd involved. I love it.
Sanders got to be
behind
careful
him
here because 4 definitely hooks a little earlier for the righties than 3. Not much, but a little.
I agree.
You were on that pair.
Yeah, I definitely saw a little bit earlier shape on 4. I actually used 2 different balls that game when we bowled that pair.
He's just got to throw a good shot here. He tugged the last one badly. There it is, kid.
Looked like he walked a little bit further left on that one and was able to get the right angle through the pins on that one. Looked great.
Great. Good trust on that one. Great ball. On 4, it shapes a little more.
So Buck Ripcord going to the loft, Brooklyn again, and gets the carry again, Frankie.
Yeah, and Buck right now gets 1 pin over Colonel, but Colonel's sitting on a 14-pin minus the 1 13-pin lead. So if Colonel gets dialed in, he made the move. He's just going to throw a good shot on 3. 4 was pure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he did throw a good shot on 3, and he gets dialed in. Buck, you can't expect to carry Brooklyn's all game. Eventually you're gonna run out of luck, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen him get it to the right side of the head pin on 4 yet.
And he's trying the loft. He's trying everything in his bag of tricks to try to get the ball there. Malika, that was left again for him, but he strikes.
Yeah, that was the old bomber to the
This is where you try to lean
Nino
with a strike on 7.
That's who that is. That's who that is. That makes sense.
Yeah. So Nino actually gets 13, and he's in great shape right now against Fortier.
No, he's not.
No, sorry, Clausen. My bad. Clausen.
Wait, no, he's not. He's bowling. Who's this bowler over here?
That's 40. I mean, that's Fecto.
Fecto, that's right. 40 years on 1 and 2.
Wait a minute. Well, Nino's the 3 seed. Shouldn't he be bowling Clausen?
Unless they're not bowling across from each other. I'm not sure how they are doing it down there.
I'm very confused because right now they're set up like Ricky the Razor is bowling Clausen, but Clausen should be bowling Nino.
Not sure, Frankie. Don't you have a picture? You have a picture of the bracket, don't you?
I do.
Is this your phone?
No,
that's my phone.
I'll get it. It's definitely Clausen and Nino. I know that for a fact.
Oh, looks like Zen made the cut down in Manchester. Let's fucking go.
It is definitely Clausen against Nino. I don't know why they're bowling underneath each other rather than across from each other, but whatever. Trust it to shape it. Shape it. Don't try to help it. Bucky with that little loft job right over 20. And again, so there is the 3-9, which is a very hard spare on this pattern.
Absolutely.
I missed it twice today, so I definitely know that it's hard.
Oh, Nino with
Nino,
the Yahtzee over
a
there.
shaker by Chunk Rivera on lane 1 to give him a 20-pin lead plus the 8, give him 28 pins.
Puzo doesn't even get the count there.
Yeah, Puzo goes 7-0. I mean, honestly, for his match, it's pretty much over. He is getting 13, so say give him 170 there. His opponent's best is at 114. So he's got a 56-pin lead. He's basically going to try some balls right here. That's what I would do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Buck goes 8-0. So now that should loosen up Colonel's arm swing. I think Colonel should actually throw his strike ball at this and try to get lined up for the 9th frame. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
It looks like he has a spare ball in his hand, which...
Did he go Brooklyn on that 5-pin?
He went Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I think he could just shim his feet a board or two left off of that and actually just play that same line. But he's going to just shoot the spare ball just to guarantee a spare, which is not a bad idea. I mean, he gives him a 30-pin lead.
Absolutely.
29 with the pin difference.
Lawson gets a strike over there, too. He's got 4 in a row, baby.
That match is I don't know what's going on over there because he should be bowling El Nino, who's bowling underneath him. So I hope those guys realize that was a good shot by
Malik.
Ooh.
Oh, almost leaves his end turn.
I like Malik's game, like 1975, but probably with about a 450, 475 rev rate. Like he is a pretty impressive bowler.
Yeah. Does it say 19 or 18?
1975 on that shot.
Yeah.
That's
I
impressive.
almost think on that one, if it was a little bit slower, it probably would have shaped and made it.
I almost think you could go to something with just a hammer surface, honestly, and just get it to slow down just naturally.
Right. Uzo up on 1. Oh,
It looks like he went to a
splits
Venom
again.
shock. He definitely looks like something different there. I mean, he's just trying balls because Mama D didn't strike, so he's not under any pressure right now to do anything.
Right.
But he definitely wants to get lined up because he's going to stay on that pair for the next round.
Absolutely.
Like I saw
Crazy Train making the baby split there. No 10 bonus bins today. That is not in play at this tournament.
Yeah, they're supposed to be bowling across.
She made the cut.
For some reason, we were talking about on the telecast, like something screwed up there.
Did you have the scores? I didn't. They just texted me. I didn't look at the scores. Oh, really?
Oh, Sanders, that was a little wide. I can't believe that didn't corner because that was only a board right of where he got the last one. So.
She made the cut, though. Holy crap.
Wow.
So Zen making the cut, beating the next person by 100 sticks. Love to see it. Oh, okay, yeah.
You want me to check the DJPD scores, Ding Dong? I got it. You got them right there, it? All right, I got you. All right. Brooke, 653. She's in. Beat the next one by, it looks like about 77 to get in.
All right, let's
77
go.
to get in.
Sweet.
Yeah, because the one behind her was 77. Oh, no, 197. 97. Wow.
97 stakes.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, AJ missed it.
Wow, so so Zen definitely in by a lot.
So our scores are starting to come in here. It looks like
So,
1 and 2 and
Hungus-
7 and 8.
Hungus and I were just talking, and he just realized the whole Nino and Clausen are bowling underneath each other deal.
Clausen with a good strike.
So Clausen can go off the sheet for 226. Nino is getting 13.
Rather than bowling
So
across
Nino's
each
going
other,
to have,
they're
if
bowling.
Clausen strikes out, Nino's going to have to double.
And Nino's having
I
a hell
mean,
of a game.
I'm sorry, Nino's going to have to mark. Just
Oh,
mark. Just mark.
Bert the Bandit striking.
BTB!
Let's go.
So the Sanders ripcord match is interesting. Ripcord, again, he went high flush, but I don't think he loved it. It was definitely looked a little left, but it held. And Sanders right now precariously sitting on a 14 pin lead. Ripcord gets 1 pin. So give Sanders a 13 pin lead.
Oh,
If
Ripcord's
Buck
going
strikes, I mean, he's as far left as he can get unless he goes in front of the ball return. He's trying to use loft to delay that roll, but it's not working as well as I think he wants it to work. He laid it down
straighter.
on 25.
He played it a lot
Oh,
straighter.
that was
though.
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So instead of using the loft on 20, he decided to go left and roll it on 25. Now Sanders, if Sanders strikes here, Ripcord's in a world of hurt.
So we have a go Bert the
putt-putt,
Bandit from
217.
Ellie.
Putt-putt.
coming in.
Moving on.
Ellie checking in saying, go Bert.
I love it. The 7-year-old checking in. Go, so big.
Keebler misses the head pin to the right.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ripcord.
Ripcord.
Okay, he
Threw
gets
that
it.
one pretty straight.
That's
with
that
the mix.
overseas mix he bought specifically for the one-ball brawl a couple
Yeah.
years ago, which was great.
Absolutely.
Which
So
I think was the one him and Hungus won, wasn't it? Or no, that was the Scotch double.
that was Scott.
Scotch double.
That was a nice
Cardullo.
shot on 5.
Yeah, Cardullo. I like the Run DMC shirt. That's like bringing it back. I love it.
Sanders striking. Bouncing back off of that.
Great shot. Great
All right,
shot.
we have some scores in on 1 and 2.
Yeah, it looked like the last time on the right lane, it was just maybe a board right. Like, yeah. Yeah, it just didn't quite pick up. It was
So it looks
close,
like
but-
Big Strike Mike
I
is
do
in
too.
with
I agree with you.
184,
Yeah.
Mama
I
D in
agree.
with
What did you just use
138.
on 3?
Big Strike Mike moving on.
That makes sense. Just stay good with it at the bottom. Just stay nice to it. Yeah, you should be fine.
So it looks like Nino needs to make this spare to win.
No. He's getting 13
He's
against
getting
Clausen.
he's getting pinned.
Yeah. He just had to mark.
If he
A mark
makes the
was enough.
spare, he wins. Well, he beats him by 1
But
scratch.
how about Mike Fecto? Boy, how close is that match? Fecto has where is
Becko
he?
in with 219.
And he's at let's see the 11
Oh, well,
seed.
no. That's not Fecto in with 219. Fecto can go 213 with the spare.
Cardullo is
His
getting
opponent
4 on
has,
that pair. 4. Oh no, so it's not going to be enough. No, he needed that strike. A strike. If he could have struck out, he could have won by. Yeah, he could have won by 1 if he would have struck out.
Shit, it's too bad Bert the Bandit's giving up so many pins because
Malik's struggling right now.
Yeah.
But again, that's why if you're the 1 seed, you just try to build up that dam, you know. And
yeah, for sure.
but Bert, what a great tournament for him today. I mean, great job. I mean, Malik's already shown
Making
him
the
out.
cut, yeah.
Making the cut, getting a little bit of scratch. There's nothing wrong with that. Great job by Bert today. Our boy on our pair of lanes. We
Had
love
a
him.
lot of fun all day too.
Oh, dude, I had a great time today. So
Sanders stepping up on 4.
see if Sanders can finish this off.
That was a good shot, Frankie.
Yeah, he went back to the web. We just talked about that. And that was that ball's not as sensitive as a stealth pearl. It definitely picks up a little sooner and just reads the lane a little better.
Little
And,
less differential.
A little less differential. Yeah, that's just a good shot there.
Bucky playing that
Yeah.
straight shot. but
So
the
Bucky's
sleeves
going
seven.
down in this match. Colonel's going to move on, and I'll tell you, if I'm Malik Grove, I'm wondering a little bit about the next round because Colonel looks like he's dialing it in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, as a two-hander, he's someone that can play him a little straighter and still get away with it.
Or he
hook
can hook
it.
him. Yeah,
Or hook
he
it.
can do everything.
So, so Crazy Train goes down in that round, but he has another good tournament for him. Bucky, that's academic. It doesn't matter. Sanders is moving on.
So it looks like Putt and
191 to 156 officially in the books for Sanders over Ripcord. On 1 and 2, it looks like 176, I believe, for Chunk. He's moving on over Mike Fortier.
So it'll be a Chunk and Puzo matchup.
And Mama D goes down to Mike Puzo. So it's going to be a Puzo Fortier match in the round of 8.
I thought you said Chunk won.
What's that?
I thought you said Chunk won.
He did. It's Chunk against
Chunk
Puzo.
Puzo,
Chunk Puzo, yeah.
Yeah,
Mama
not
D's
40.
done.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Fortier's gone.
yeah.
Mama D's gone. But they both had great tournaments. Anyone that made the cut, I'll tell you what, it was a great job by them today. So as far as bowlers without a title in our series, Puzo's still alive. Chunk Rivera's still alive. Malik's still alive. Putt-Putt's still alive.
Yep.
We got a lot still alive here. So it's going to be Matt. Is it Matt Cardulo? Matt.
Matt Cardulo.
So it's
okay,
Matt
gets
Cardulo
Putt-Putt.
again. So we have 2 non-titleists on 5 and 6, 2 non-titleists on 1 and 2.
And who do we have squeak through on?
So we had
7 and
Nino,
8?
who has a title. He won the mismatch play against. Who's he taking on? Not Fecto. He's done.
Ricky or Linus?
6. So it's going to be Ricky the Razor.
Ricky. Nice.
And I believe, yes, Ricky is a titleist.
Chunk starting with a strike.
So we have 2 titleists on 7 and 8. We have a non-titleist, 2 non-titleists on 5 and 6, 2 non-titleists on 1 and 2, and then a non-titleist taking on a titleist on 3 and 4.
Awesome.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-titleists. A guarantee of 2 non-titleists making the semifinals. A guarantee.
Absolutely.
Because 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 are a matchup of non-titleists.
So Lori checking in. Way to go, Big Strike Mike. And Diane checking in. Way to go, Shane. We're watching from Florida.
All right.
Best of luck in the next match.
Diane,
Thank
thanks
you.
for checking in. And we also have the PBA going behind us. We have Boog up there right now. We got all kinds of action. We got action in front of us. We had action behind us.
And it's not even a brothel, Frankie.
Thank you, guys. It was a blast.
Thanks, brother.
Great
Hey, way to be
bowling,
the guy
man.
to represent for our pair, buddy.
Bert the Bandit checking in, going to put away his equipment. What a great day for
Hi,
him.
brother. Nice bowling today, dude. Seriously.
Big Strike Mike starting with the spare. We have the match on 5 and 6 is already well going. Putt-Putt with 2 spares.
No pain.
Nice.
I have 1 twin all day. Besides that, no pain in that wrist.
Nice job.
Awesome.
Nice job, dude.
Yeah, so Crazy Train checking in. No pain with his new grip. Only had 1 shot that was a little questionable. But other than that, no pain. 6 games. Gotta love it. Made a little bit of scratch, too.
All right, so Malik checking up on 3 and 4 here. He is going to start the match. He is the higher seed. He gets choice. A couple of two-handers going at it here.
Cardulo has a double to start.
It looked like he's using an IQ Emerald on lane 3 is what I looked like I saw out of his hand. But we're going to double check on that. After about a dozen beers, it gets hard to tell what people are using. Yep, that is an IQ Emerald for sure. I see the IQ on it. And I know that Colonel Sanders is using a web. So
Is it the WebMB that he's using?
it is.
Yeah. So we have Matt Cardulo putting that shit on everything to start against Putt-Putt, who has a pair of spares.
Great start. Matt Cardulo with a 23-pin early lead over Putt-Putt. And Malik makes the spare.
No
So-
bonus pins this round, remember.
That's it.
guys.
It's
This
just
is
scratch.
straight up head-to-head
You
bowling.
got to win, baby. You just got to win. Big Strike Mike up on lane 1 trying to cover the 10 pin. And the washout. My bad.
Washout, yeah.
5
Unfortunately,
count
does
washout.
not cover it.
Gets 3. So he's sitting on a 17 pin deficit to Chunk Rivera right now. And I can't tell what Chunk's using. It looks almost like one of those black venoms. You know what I'm talking about? That black venom ball?
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure.
I know he's a motive guy, so
I'm going to try to sneak over here a little bit and see if I can
Chunk Rivera leaving 7 pin. Shane gets one a little bit quick and wide, and it doesn't make it back to the head pin. Does not leave a 10 pin, though. No washout, just the 1, 2, 4. Chunk makes a spare. Putt through the face, but only leaves the 6 pin.
You lose money on you, Papa. Let's go. Pick it up.
Ricky the Razor looking at the 1, 2. Knocks it down. Starts with a spare against El Nino.
that is a Jackal Ghost. Jackal Ghost for Chunk Rivera.
Nice. One of the best balls that out of motive line. Hey,
Nice
nice
job
bowling,
today,
Keebler.
brother. Nice job. I'll see you maybe Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We'll see if my back's okay.
El Nino playing pretty deep. Oh, comes up light, leaves the empty bucket.
All right, so we have an even match on 3 and 4 after 1.
Chunk. So Chunk goes pocket on 2, leaves a blower 7, goes Brooklyn and carries.
Well,
That's bowling.
That's red square for you. You stand in front of the tank. Hopefully, you don't get run over.
In front of the tag. That's Tiananmen, isn't it?
That's close enough. It's still the same country. It's red square.
Hey, I'm behind you.
Boy,
Frankie.
great shot by the
Oh.
Colonel.
Colonel.
Yeah, I'll have a number 3 with a Coke on lane 3.
Extra crispy, please.
Extra crispy chicken on lane 3.
Speaking of extra crispy, firing up the grill is Matt
Dude,
Cardullo.
Matt Cardullo firing it up. Pooza, we have a motive crime on 1 and 2. By the way, Nino getting deep on lane 7. What is he using? Do you know? Yeah, have you? I haven't really been paying attention.
I haven't looked.
It's probably that freaking
Blackout.
blackout. He
AJ
loves
back.
that ball.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Shaking him up, starting spare strike.
Oh, it looks like Malik changing balls. That is definitely not an emerald. That almost looked like a IQ Tour solid, but I could be wrong.
Big strike Mike making the spare.
Two-handers love those symmetrics, those storm symmetrics. So. The storm two-handers, I should say. The good two-handers don't.
Oh, Ricky the Razor.
I like
man.
Malik's game. He throws the ball really, really
Thought he
good.
got out of that one good, and it just
I think it
overran.
is an IQ Tour solid. I'm pretty sure. Looks like he might have switched for the spare. Yep, definitely goes to a spare ball. That was a good shot.
Great.
I really
great
like
spare.
Malik's game. He's a nice guy too, and that kind of fits right in with our demographic here, Ding Dong.
Absolutely, Frankie. Yeah, today went pretty smoothly, I must say.
And it's Power Ballad Sunday. We're into a little REO Speedwagon right now.
Sundays are for Frankie and Ding Dong.
They are, and Power Ballads at Bayside. Oh, putt, trying to just fight and claw for every pin.
I got to tell you, Matt Cardullo, though, he is perfect through 5.
Matt's trying to run away and hide right now. Mike's over there, Cardullo with him. They both came up and bowled with us today. Oh wow,
He
way
gets
right.
it wide,
Wow,
but
that's
no
a good
10 pin.
8. That's a good 1-2 spare right there for Malik.
See if Chunk can put the hurt on here while his opponent opens.
Yeah, if Chunk strikes here, he could take a 42-pin lead. Ooh, so he splits now.
Little Eweeting baby split.
Yeah, I'd split too if Def Leppard came on.
Hey,
Only a one-arm split, though.
jeez.
Ricky the Razor through the
Jesus,
nose.
easy, Rick Allen. Fucking hey, dude. What is going on? We're a mess. Oh, putt.
Well, we had Bert the bandit earlier.
I was-
about one-arm bandit.
Listen, so we were when we were on 17 and 18, Putt Putt left his little PGA Tour bag because he's a local pro,
Yeah.
and I wanted to put a "I Love Live" sticker on it.
Ooh, wrap 10 for Nino on lane 8. Putt Putt doubles up, trying to put a little pressure on Matt Cardullo.
Yeah, right
who's,
now
stepping up for
right
the
now.
Orono six-pack
Yeah,
chance.
he's up 43 right now, so he can extend this to 53 with a strike. Great job, Mama D, today.
Here
Great
we
ball.
go.
Nice shot.
Oh, it's through the nose.
Uh-oh.
4,
Uh-oh.
6, 7.
Is that a Milwaukee Brewers hat? Like
Run DMC.
in a Milwaukee Brewers hat? Like he's
ready.
he is. Let's see
Nino
what
covering
Colonel
up
does
10
here.
pins.
I think Colonel's gonna double.
Colonel throws a
Oh, the old Frankie prediction.
great chunk
Colonel.
through the nose again.
Colonel with a 13-pin lead now can extend it to 23 with a strike. He was my dark horse pick at the beginning of this because if he gets lined up, you're in trouble.
You're in.
And guess what?
You're
He
in
only
trouble.
has to bowl one. If he gets through this round, he only has to bowl one game off of 3 and 4. And he comes back to that pair for the final.
Celebrating
That was a big
Flag
miss.
Day on
Yeah,
6-10.
no bowler likes Flag Day. Oh, Nino, 5-7 out of there.
Firecracker.
He's carrying those strikes like it's a PBA league qualifying. Oh, let's see what
Lumberjacks
Cardullo
doing
does.
well.
Oh,
wow. Bounces back.
Matty C with a big strike on lane 5.
And, Sanders
So-
showing you that you can't miss a little bit right and
Yeah.
it does not respond.
And honestly, if you miss, it's good if you miss and leave them all together. Yeah. Yeah, it was a 2-4-10. A 2-8-10, sorry, 2-8-10. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. The whole thing, bro.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Right, exactly.
Let's see
Ooh,
if Putt
Sanders
Putt
going
can put that shit on
6-2.
everything. Let's go, Putt Putt.
Get it!
Get it! Come on! All right, Putt Putt leaving
Trying
7.
for some new daddy carry. Putt Putt is a new father, by the way. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Putt Putt.
Absolutely.
Let's see what Malik does here. Colonel just with a very errant spare shot going 6-2. Yeah.
Give me Putt, yeah.
Yeah. Baby Putt. So
Wait,
let's
is
see.
Ricky's got a double?
Ooh.
Ooh,
So Ricky actually has a 7-pin lead over Nino right
holy
now.
shit. That's my
Oh, that was a good shot
Digger
by
doubles
Malik.
partner this year.
Wow, that
Ricky
still
the
didn't
Razor.
corner. I think he thought that was going to make it. I mean, because you see his reaction, he thought
Yeah.
it was good. I thought it was good,
Putt Putt making the spare.
and it just never turned the corner for him.
Mike Puzo
How
actually
about
came
Big
back
Strike Mike coming
with
back?
a couple strikes.
He is now down only 8 pins and puts the pressure on Chunk, who goes
Ooh,
wide
goes
for an 8
wide.
count. That's a good 8 count.
Great. Ricky the
Ricky's
Razor
spare again.
making his spare.
7-pin lead for Ricky the Razor over El Nino, who can take a 3-pin lead with a strike. Actually, it could be a double. I expect Malik to make this 2-pin. He's a very good spare shooter. He's 3 for 3 on spares this game.
Very
Make that
smooth.
4 for. I love his game, dude.
Two
Seriously.
very smooth two-handers
Right.
here on 3 and 4 for
Arguably
you
the two
guys.
smoothest two-handers we had in the field today. And
Absolutely.
they're both obviously no question. Oh, Chunk missing left, getting just the 2-pin.
Ouch.
And that allows Big Strike Mike to take the lead.
Nino
Nino,
absolutely
speaking of taking the
aced
lead,
it.
Takes the lead by 3. Putt
Oh,
getting the 4
Putt
out,
Putt.
but not the 9. And he is down right now, 19. But you know what? Spares are huge. You gotta fill frames right now. You have to
Phil Frames?
No, Phil Frames bowl today. But you have to spare.
Spare me?
No, again with the Phil Frames reference. I like where your head's at.
Malik keeps it tight.
Yeah,
Not
that
too
was
tight.
a little too tight.
That's one too many notches on the belt there.
Mrs. Brady is a big Malik fan, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep, she likes Malik. Good guy.
Nino coming up a little high, but leaves the 6'10".
I was like, Mrs. Brady, big Malik. All right, Putt Putt makes a spare. That's big at this point. You got to fill frames because, again, last time on the right lane, Matt Cardullo will open with a split. Oh, Chunk with a huge
Bill
open.
Frames
Boy, Chunk is in full.
turning that match around, Frankie.
If Mike Puzo strikes here, I wouldn't say he ends the match, but boy, oh boy, he takes a commanding 34-pin lead with a spare.
Pair of spares for Nino and Malik there.
So El Nino with a 1-pin lead over Ricky the Razor.
Whew, that's
a couple
nail
of
biter.
tournament series champions.
Matt Cardullo.
Oh,
no!
That was a good ball. The right lane biting him with a pocket 710. The old welcome to Bayside 710.
Absolutely.
We've all been there.
Well, yes, we have, Frankie.
Let's see if he can bounce one out. Pins don't bounce out of the back here very often, but we'll see. I have a feeling he's going to throw the old smoke show on lane 6 here for the spare. Like, I like Matt's really nice guy. When he checked in today, he's bowled a couple tournaments now. Dude, and he is like tatted up to the 9s on his legs.
Yeah, he is, totally.
Let's see what he does. All right, he gets
doesn't
one.
get the bounce out.
But that's 2 pins on the strike.
Here we go. Big Strike Mike is up on 2.
This is a huge shot for Mike Puzo.
He rolled it good. Oh, yeah!
Great
Push that
shot by
shit on
Puzo.
everything.
Great shot by Puzo over there. Putting the heat on Rivera. Throws the 3-bagger. Takes the lead by 3 pins now. I mean, unbelievable that he has the lead in this match.
I know. Absolutely incredible.
If he strikes here, he can actually take a 24-pin lead in this match.
That's absolutely crazy. That match is taking a whole new look.
Like 180
Speaking of a
degree
whole
turn.
new look, Ricky the Razor opened.
That was massive. Yeah, so Nino now is a 16-pin lead in that match.
Cardullo
Puzo
gets
wasting
the
no
strike.
time. No time at all.
Oh, a
Ooh.
little heavy.
All right, so he leaves a 610. So 106. If he spares this, he's got a 22-pin lead. Rivera not out of it by any stretch. 22-pin lead by Puzo. If he spares, again, spares today have been questionable on this oil pattern.
Absolutely.
You get one a little close to the right-hand gutter, it's liable to slide off and mix that 6-pin altogether.
Oh, he
Great
makes the
shot
spin.
by Mike.
Makes
Great
the
shot.
spin. So
Mike,
Ricky leaving a 10-pin.
22-pin lead by Puzo over Chunk Rivera going into the 8th frame. Let's see what Putt-Putt does. Can he take advantage?
Putt-Putt!
Oh! Back with
Wow,
an 8.
what a shot!
If Putt-Putt is in control of his own destiny right now, no, he's not, because they both struck in the 9th. But Putt-Putt, if he strikes out, he can force Matt Cardullo to double to beat him. He can take a 2-pin lead with a strike here on the first shot in the 10th.
That's fucking incredible, Frankie.
What a
Drama.
match on 5 and 6. Chunk, that was a big getting the 6-pin out.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
count
down
there is
20.
huge.
Let's see, he's down 22. But spares right now are huge in that match.
Right. 5-pin is a lot easier than 5-6.
Colonel Sanders down 5 right now. If he spares this,
Come on, Putt-Putt.
oh, that was left, but that's a good 9.
Great
You know
9.
what?
Lots of 9.
He doesn't lose any count on the spare, on
Good
the strike.
spare by Colonel.
So let's give Putt-Putt the spare. He can strike for 205.
Good spare by Chum.
That will force a mark by Matt Cardullo, who is not marked on the right-hand lane in the last 2 frames.
Oh, aced again by Nino on 8.
Yeah, Nino with a great shot
Firecracker.
on lane 8. He's coming up to lane 7. Nino with a 16-pin lead can extend it to 26. We got a lot of drama brewing here
Lori
in
checking
the round
in,
of
a
8.
nail biter on 1 and 2 as
I
well.
agree.
Yeah, it's crazy over there.
I kind of
Crazy
would have
match.
liked to see Mike take a little more time on his shot on lane 1.
Oh, Chunk!
Chunk with a big shot in the 9th. That's going to let Mike know, hey, I'm still here.
Right.
You know, I'm down 22. But if Mike strikes in the 9th, he controls his own destiny. I mean, honestly, a mark in the 9th still controls his own destiny. And Malik throws it out the window for
Ooh,
a 7 count, the old 1-2-8.
Nino was a little tight, but tripped out the 4 out of the 4-9 there.
Yeah, that was a big carry. Nino with just a single pin. Malik with a 2-pin lead through 6.
Puzo.
Oh, that was a
crosses
little left. Oh,
over.
he got no luck on that.
Oh,
That 10
leaving
pin,
the
I thought the
itty
10 pin
bitty
was going to
split.
go in there.
It looked like it was going to, and then it got stood back up by another pin.
Mike has to make this to control his own destiny. If he gets 1 or 0, no matter what he does in the 10th, Chunk Rivera can control his own destiny and win the match. Chunk Rivera can strike out for 184. If Mike spares this, spare strike spare is 184. We have a chance for a tie, Ding Dong.
Malik making that very
That was a
tough
great spare.
1-2-8.
Boy, it is like hot and heavy action here. Mike trying for the spare. Oh, that's
Gets
a big
it!
shot.
Matt Cardullo.
Now with a
Pins
shaker 10 in the
everywhere.
10, he has to make this to win. If he misses this, putt-putt wins 202 to 201.
That is a crazy, crazy match.
It is
Frankie.
literally down to just a single pin spare on 5 and 6. Matt Cardullo has to make it to win. A miss is a loss. There's no chance for a tie.
All right, here it is. He's setting up.
All down to a spare.
It's away. It looks good.
That was a great shot by Matt Cardullo.
Now he
And
just
he
needs
is
to keep
going
it on,
to advance. It doesn't matter. A
nope,
gutter gives
nope,
him
that got
203.
it. Yep, okay.
So there was 0% chance of a tie in that match. So speaking of matches, Mike Puzo can strike spare to guarantee at least a tie. A double guarantees a win. And right now we have a 1-pin lead for Malik Grove on 3 and 4. That match is nothing but a spare contest on 3 and 4. Malik with 6 straight spares.
3 and 4 are looking
Ooh.
ugly.
Oh,
And that's
hold on,
where our
hold
finals
on.
are going to be, Frankie.
1 and 2 got very interesting because now, no matter what Mike does, he goes 7-count bucket. If he spares and strikes, Chuck Rivera can double an 8 for a win.
Oh, wow.
This is insane. Like, this round of 8 is insane.
You should have. What do you need? All right, here we go.
Cole?
Ricky the Razor up on 7. Does he have wood?
Ooh, 6-pin. No. So Ricky right now is down 160. So he's down 18. Ricky's down 18 right now.
So there's still wood left.
Come on, Mike. Make this spare, bud. Make this spare. Let's make this interesting. All right,
yeah.
great shot.
Great pickup.
Pin count can be big here. Like, let's see, Mike gets strike here, a double and 8. Like, you need to get the 10 pin. Oh, Ricky with a huge open.
Man.
You cannot give El Nino that opening.
And that's
Oh,
late in the
one-
game. That might be the salter right there.
Yeah, if El Nino marks in the 9th, that match is over. Yeah, El Nino needs 1 mark and 2 frames to win that match. 1 mark and 2 frames.
I think he can do it, Frankie.
Great job today, brother. Great bowler. And stone 9.
Mike Puzo.
All right,
strike
that's
Mike
a big
crosses
10.
over.
That's a big 10 pins right there, folks. That count is huge on that shot. That forces Chunk to get 2 and 8. The 2, honestly, might be the easy part of that. Sanders, that missed right.
washing out.
Didn't look like he caught all of it on that shot.
Maybe it's
Chunk,
stuck on
nope,
his
it's
thumb.
over. It's over. Puzo's going to move on to the semifinals. Chunk goes white. Brooklyn does not get the carry on the 3-pin. So Mike Puzo is going to move on. To make the semifinals, Mike Puzo is going to take on. Let's see, where is he here on my list? Puzo will take on the winner of the Sanders Malik Grove match.
Oh, okay.
Next tickets you put in, got my name on it.
All right, let's see if Sanders can convert this.
The ball? Okay.
That's worth at least 2 tickets.
All right.
You got
Maybe.
it.
Oh, Sanders does not convert.
Remind me in 2 weeks so I don't forget.
All you are.
All right. So
Mike
Sanders,
Puzo punching his ticket to the semifinals. Great job by Mike. But great job today by Chunk Rivera making it to the round of 8. He bowled phenomenal all day. El Nino made that spare, struck in the 10th. That match is over. He is going to move on to the semifinals. El Nino will take on Matt Cardullo in the semifinals. That's going to be a great match. I believe they're going to be on 1 and 2. The winner, Puzo's going to move to 5 and 6. He will take on the winner of the Sanders Malik Grove match. Sanders right now down 17 in that match after the Open, and getting a little bit of help from ball rep Jimmy Clark, owner of Boulderville Pro Shop. Also, we want to thank, while we're thinking of it, Boulderville Pro Shop, one of our sponsors, free drilling of all the raffle balls won this year, thanks to Jimmy Clark, owner of Bowler Builders Pro Shop, where you and I both work.
Yep.
Mallory Clark, also part of the Pro Shop. And we have a location here at Bayside Bowl, and hopefully our location up at Just in Time, opening again, hopefully soon. I know a lot of progress is being made up in that building.
Absolutely.
So we're looking forward to that. And we also want to thank our sponsors, Brunswick Bowling. We had the Violent Collision, the DV8 Violent Collision won today by
Megalodon.
Don Kopax.
Yep.
He won the ball today. So thank you to Brunswick Bowling for the raffle balls. And also thank you to Orono Brewing, which I am drinking a Kolsch right now. But the Kolsch, the Tubular, the Seltzers, all $5 on tournament Sundays. And don't forget the Hungus 8K coming up in October. That you can do call the front desk at gmail.com. Call the front desk at gmail.com. Get your entries in for the Hungus 8K. You do not want to miss that tournament. It's a great weekend. It's a long weekend. It is Indigenous Peoples Day weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sanders makes a spare. So he is down 17. But that spare is going to force Malik to still. Malik taking a re-rack on lane 4. Taking his time, which is not a bad thing. I think that was more a time thing. The rack doesn't look that bad, but I think it was just more of a let's reset ourselves, let's get ourselves ready. Ding Dong's going to move the camera over to get you live on the only match we have going on right now. Our semifinals are all set except for this match. Ding Dong going to zoom you in a little bit here, folks. Oops, that's camera 2, but he's going to get you ready for the 5 and 6 match for the semis. Great job there, Ding Dong. Oh, Malik with a great ball on lane 4. Great ball. 17-pin lead by Malik as he steps up on lane 3. So Malik stepping up can extend that to 27-pin lead here. Okay, which would be huge at this point in the match because the best Sanders can do if he strikes out in the 9th and 10th is 194. Malik heading at a 191 pace, clean through 8. If he strikes here in the 8th, he's going to be heading at a 200 pace. So that is a huge swing if Malik can get that double here in the 9th. If not, Sanders is still alive to win this match. Malik with a very good ball. Oh, almost 7-9 on that ding dong.
Wow.
That was a great ball.
That was crazy.
Yeah. But no matter what happens, if he makes a spare, he controls his own destiny because Malik can strike out for 201. The best Sanders can do is 194. But, yeah. Good job, Mike. Keep it going. Mike with the rubber ducky shirt there, Puzo. Who won today?
Karl.
Did he really? Boog won? So Boog won today. Boog Kroll winning today. So the EJ Tackett now 0-5 on TV this year. Ding Dong, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, obviously it's great to make TV 5 shows in a row, which is a record, PBA record, but 0-5 in those shows is not great.
Well, I said this to somebody earlier, Frankie. He's like the Buffalo Bills of bowling right now.
Right.
You know, making it there, almost getting there, but just not getting the W, you know.
How about Boog Kroll with a great tournament, beating Kyoko in the finals to win the tournament, his first title. Oh, Sanders, can he get lucky?
He does get
That was
lucky.
a huge carry. Now he has to take advantage and throw a good shot on 3. And honestly, I think because 3 has a little bit more hold through the middle, I think 3 is a little easier lane. I know he went 6-2 in the 7th because it was just a terrible shot.
Yeah.
But I honestly really believe that this is the better of the 2 lanes. The question is when he gets to the pocket, make sure it doesn't have too much angle because that lane is prone to 7-10s.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and we almost saw a 7-9 with a lot of angles through the
Yeah,
pins there.
and for Malik, correct. Definitely got the 7 out, made the 9 through a spare. But let's see what Let's see what happens here for Colonel. I think, Colonel's no stranger to pressure and no stranger to throwing good pressure shots.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
multi-time titleist in our tournament series. I would expect a very good effort on this shot. Whether it strikes or not, I don't know, but I expect a very good shot.
It's in. Oh! Pulls the
Wow!
4-pin to get it. Huge double.
I mean, I can't even tell you how big that was. But that means nothing if he doesn't strike here. It means nothing. Because Malik is sitting on, pacing out at 191. If Colonel doesn't strike here, he's in the 180s. I mean, yes, that will make Malik mark, which is huge.
Right.
But Malik is clean through 9. He has not given away the pocket the entire game.
Right.
Malik is he's almost a true professional in the sense of the word when he is like literally getting up there, not giving away the hand pin, making his spares. Colonel, in my opinion, if he does not strike here, cannot win this match. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
Well,
He has to get this one.
Mathematically,
He's
could.
still alive.
However,
watching the match unfold, watching
Right.
how Malik's throwing the ball, if Colonel gets this one, it changes everything.
looks good.
That was a great shot.
Oh,
Best
get
shot
out
of
of
the
there,
match.
Ted Pin.
That is how you take advantage of a break. He now forces Malik to not only mark, folks, if he gets 7 on this ball, he forces Malik to double to beat him. Wow. 8 pins is a double to win. If he gets 7, which I'm selfish, a strike spare could be a tie.
That would be fun.
We haven't had a tie in a long time.
Ages.
It seems like forever we have been able to ring that bell. The bell is right behind us at the bar,
I see it.
behind 1 through 8.
Yeah. Dimebag checking in. Let's fucking go, Sanders. Here we go. Big
Yeah.
shot right here.
Well,
Well, the
Dimebag,
last
I'm with
shot was
you.
huge.
Let's go full Pantera and let's drag the water some more.
All right. Sanders taking his time like he usually does.
Yeah. When he's on the approach, it's like 5 minutes alone. Come on.
Oh,
That's
yeah, all
enough.
right.
That's enough to make a double.
enough.
That's
Yeah.
enough to force a double.
Yeah.
There will be no ties today, folks. There will be no ties today. Sanders, great finish. Great finish. Yep, double the win. Double in 3.
Janessa checking in. Ginger Fox, let's go, McShane.
This is the shit that Frankie and Ding Dong live for.
Absolutely. All right, Malik. Another player taking his time, making sure he's ready to throw a quality shot.
And he's no stranger to big shots. I mean, Malik is a very good bowler. He's been in pressure situations. I expect the best of the best from here on this shot. He got a little unlucky on the last one on that 9 pin, almost a 7-9 in the pocket, but he struck on this lane last time.
He's behind it.
And it goes high, 6-10. That's not going to be enough. Colonel Sanders is going to move on to the semifinals.
Dimebag checking back in. Proud dad right here. Man, I get that.
So we got Malik is out in around 8. Colonel Sanders moves on to the semis. Malik, a little snake bit in the 9th. He threw a great shot, left the 9 pin.
Yep.
And, Colonel's going to move on. I mean, even if you carry that 9 pin for him in the 9th, yeah, that would have been enough. I mean, it would have 151, 160, 180. Would have been 199 instead of 188. So, yeah, that 9 pin was basically the difference in the match.
Oh, there you have it,
So
folks.
that was a 193 to 188 win for Colonel. That was a great match. And Malik is done, and Colonel will move on. Again, my dark horse pick to start this was Colonel Sanders to win it all, and he's still alive in the final 4. Just because he's a two-hander who can actually forward roll the ball pretty well when he needs to. So we're going to have El Nino against Matt Cardullo on 1 and 2, and we are going to have Colonel Sanders taking on Mike Puzo on 5 and 6. We have both cameras ready to go for you folks. We're just going to – can we move that one a little bit to get all of lane 4?
Well, lane 4 is not in play this game.
Oh, that's right. We're doing 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I forgot
1
that
and
they're
2
not
and
on
5
the-
and 6. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
So
thinking
what
of
we're
the
going to do is for the finals, we're actually going to take that cam and move it behind here.
Yeah, and then we'll have
Then-
our 3. We're gonna have our 3 usual
Our 3
cams.
cameras. Yep.
The approach cam for the finals. We'll have the pit cam for the finals, and we'll have your normal
Yeah.
behind the bowlers cam.
Well, because that one I can actually zoom in and out. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So Crazy Train checking in. Go Colonel.
Yeah, we have the bowlers on 1 and 2. They're not messing around. They got 2 minutes of practice. They're gonna go. Whenever you guys are ready on 5 and 6, fire them up. Whenever Colonel gets over there for you guys. Yeah, like my back was bothering me today, but I picked up some valuable points for the Bowl of the Year
absolutely.
tournament. So,
Diane checking in. Great job, Shane. Stressed me out a little.
Yeah.
Best of like.
that was
I
a
think
great
she
match.
means luck,
I'll tell you,
but
both
yeah.
bowlers, Malik bowled great, Shane bowled great. You know, this 1-to-1 flat 40 pattern is brutal.
It definitely was.
And, we love this shit, though. I mean, you just wait for us in a couple of weeks. I'll tell you, we got a dual pattern tournament coming up for the Frankie and Ding Dong Show on March 17th.
Yes, we do. Entries probably open tomorrow.
We're going to
right?
open up entries tomorrow morning. So if you're looking for entries to open, tomorrow morning we are going to open entries up, okay? The Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com. The Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com. Happy birthday, brother. Yeah, baby. I had fun bowling today, homie.
Nice.
So Linus' birthday today. So great. And Linus bowled on our pair of lanes.
It'll be fun.
I thought Linus was going
We
to make
already
the cut
have the
today.
two
He
patterns.
just missed it. He was 13 pins out of the cut.
Yeah, our last tournament of the year is always our dual pattern. Yeah, we already have it built.
Mike Fecto, the lone lefty, to make the top 16 today, by the way.
Well, no, we'll have some teasers out there on what they might be, but
We got 2 weeks.
so I mean, here's the deal: our dual patterns before you guys have seen are usually opposites of each other, right?
Usually by a bunch.
Usually by a bunch.
And now let's just say this. Listen, we're not going to give away too much, okay?
We'll say
You know we put out stuff that's hard, right? We've never put out a house shot before. That's all I'm going to say.
Never ever.
I'm not going to say anything more. I'm just saying, we have never put out anything like 10-1 or 20-1 or anything like that, okay? It's never happened in the history of the Frankie and Ding Dong Show.
So
But we are all about making history on the Frankie and Ding Dong Show, and I'm not going to say any more, but that's where we're at.
but I'll tell you right now, they are two custom oil patterns already made. Frankie and I penned it
Yes.
out with the Mad
The Mad
Scientist.
Scientist, we have it
And,
all ready to go.
Both patterns are ready to go, and both patterns are quite different from each other. That's for sure.
There it is. They
So,
found a way to make history and create a negative ratio pattern.
well, I thought the 0.69 to 1. I thought that
That's
was a
pretty
pretty
much
good one.
it. Yeah, that gives you minus 0.31. So.
Yeah. So
We did that.
this had a higher ratio than our pattern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, this had downlane taper.
Just think.
When you bowl our 1-to-1,
So
there's
you're-
no front to back.
I'm just going to
taper
tell you
either.
this: that the house shots are anywhere from 15 to 20-1 on a lot of the house shots.
Unless you're here, where it's three.
Just keep.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
will put that to shame on what we're doing.
That 0.69 to 1 was pretty fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
My favorite pattern, honestly,
What
my
a
favorite
pattern.
pattern so far. Yes.
The trophy's as big as he is.
Holy crap! That thing's huge.
Yeah, that's about right.
He's just a little
And
guy.
he is. He is.
He
That was
makes
great.
That trophy look significantly
All right, so it looks
larger
like
than
practice has wound up for both pairs
Yes.
here. We're about to get going
So,
into
who is
scoring.
the higher seed on this one? We have Sanders. So Cardulo,
it. Looks good doing more
decided
baby shoot in his
He's
mouth.
gonna
can you
throw
hold Sanders? Hold in the re-racks on both. Sanders, hold in lane 6. Can you hold that one in? I think it'll
Hold
reset it.
directed.
I think it'll reset it.
So Matt Cardulo started with a 9 count. leaving. Oh wait, is that an 8 count?
It is.
So it's a 3-9 tough spare.
Yeah, Nino had lane choice, and I don't blame him. But it's funny. Like, I would personally like to finish on lane 2.
Yeah.
But Nino obviously after practice liked something over on lane 1. So
Crazy Train checking in. My favorite was the 50-foot flat.
my favorite was the high volume. The high volume pattern, I thought, literally,
I can't drive 55.
I can't drive 55. Actually had shape,
Yep.
down lane,
Yep.
and the heads held up all day. We could have bowled 50 games, and those heads would have held up. But you still saw shape down lane.
Yeah, and
That was a great pattern.
you didn't need to use surface to seed shape. It was the shape was built into the
So
pattern.
next season we're gonna switch a little bit. We're gonna still be creating our own patterns,
Yes,
but
we
we're
will.
looking at going to a Legends and Creators series. So we're gonna get a little bit more input from some of the Legends Hall of Famers, stuff like that, that have bowled in our tournament series. A little bit of input into that with us and the Mad Scientists to create some oil patterns that are basically going to be kind of like named patterns, like say the Clausen or the Clark or the Ding Dong or the Frankie or something like that. So
Or the
something
Bucky.
that is your like for me, what I would create that is my favorite type of pattern.
Anything that has a purple hammer.
Anything that you can throw a purple hammer on for 4 games.
Yeah,
So,
throw the purple up the rail. Anything
purple
that
up the
works.
rail.
We're gonna call
But
it.
other than that,
Don't get soft and just
right.
There you go. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
hey.
Oh,
big
big strike, Mike.
That was a big strike. I think we figured out why Nino likes lane 1.
Yeah,
He is off to a hot start, 21 pin lead through 2,
get that double.
and he is off and running against Matt Cardullo.
All right, guys, now's a good time to share this to your pages.
Yeah.
Smash that like and
I have
subscribe
had so
button.
many people send me requests for that pattern called the Dick. Have you seen that one? Yeah. Look it up.
Dylan
it's literally
checking
it's
in.
a literal pattern.
Get
it's a
him,
real
Mike.
pattern. Look it up.
What
I'm like,
happened?
no, it's not on our page, but someone has it. People have sent it to me. I don't know how many times, but we don't have a
shit.
Kegel machine to be able to do reverse oil.
Somehow
So
we
can't
lost
make
the
that
camera.
pattern.
Hold on.
If we ever do, trust me, that is the one. Yeah.
It'd be real appropriate. Let's pull on it. BJBT and June will use bowlers.
Right, yeah. Let's pull on a pattern called the Dick for a youth tournament. That's a great idea. Paul coming in hot with the commentary.
Uh-oh, Frankie, we lost the camera here. I don't know
Uh-oh.
what's happening.
Do you want me to reposition this camera to see if we can?
Let me see if I can get this one back in.
For the time being, let me just move this one over if I can. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Now we'll zoom out a little until we get the possible second camera working. There we go. We don't want you to miss any action.
All right, let me see if I
Zoom out a little.
can get this one back in.
There we go. So you are not missing any action right now. We have both pairs of lanes going. I zoomed out enough so everyone can catch everything. So everything is on point. Box, like they say in F1, box. Oh, whoa.
Hold on, I'm almost ready to
You're almost
have
there?
you. Yeah.
Well, for right now, we got everything. We got all the scoreboards. We got everything for you guys. We're ready. We make adjustments on the fly. So let's see. On 5 and 6, we have Colonel Sanders stepping up, down 10, and El Nino up literally. Ooh. So he's spared. Let's give him 8, 28, 48, 21 pin lead for El Nino right now. Sanders looks like he's changed balls. Is that a madness on? He's using on lane 5. Is that just what he's? It looks like a madness. Columbia madness. Oh, are we back? You want me to move this pink camera back to the right? Oh, hold on. All right, I'm going to move this one back right. There we are. We'll zoom in a little. There we go.
All right.
We're back.
There
We're
we go.
back, folks.
All right. I don't know
Split
what
screen.
happened there, but
Let's see if Colonel can make the 3-6-10, a very hard spare on this pattern. And really on any pattern. I think we call that the splinter because he hates that spare so much.
the 3-6-10?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That
Just
is
like
the
the
splinter.
Avalon is the 5 count, either the 2, 4, 6, 7, 10 or the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10 for the righties.
Ooh,
Speaking of
splinter.
that, another splinter on lane 1. So see one, play one, as they say.
Dylan checking in.
Yeah.
Get him, Mike.
Yeah. And I had like 7. And then
Mike, that was a good ball.
Great
Mike
ball.
running him over on 5 and 6. He now takes a commanding 30-pin lead. Can extend that lead to 40 here if he strikes here on lane 5. Mike using, he's a motive guy, so
Looks like
but yeah, no, I mean, it's just
Nino drilled up a new spare ball, and it's been working pretty good today.
because I was taking it in.
I agree.
It sucks.
Big strike Mike stepping up on 5. Oh, missing the head pin and washing out.
washout. Looks like he's using an evoke. That is what I think it is.
Oh, Gaskill, Grindham checking in. Anybody find my pride up there after I left?
You know what? Your pride is right next to my dignity. That's actually by 7 and 8. So,
Oh, okay. Well, is it between 8 and 9, maybe?
Oh, big strike Mike with a 6-2. That was a big open. So that's going to allow Sanders back in this match. You know, big strike Mike sitting there on 82 in the 4th. If Sanders strikes here, you can get back within 2. Uh-oh. Ooh, wow. That's one of those where if you're going to miss by enough to make it
Right.
situations.
Yeah,
So,
that
El
had
Nino-
chopper written all over
El
it.
Nino with a 38-pin lead through 4. So Cardulo's got to get on the gas here or else it's going to be an early exit in the semifinals. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have a huge giveaway. And definitely share that information on your pages because, again, 1,000 subscribers, big giveaway coming. Balls, bags, the whole bit. You name it.
Oh!
Nice
big,
shot by Cardulo on
Big
lane 1.
strike for Cardulo. Speaking of big strike,
Yeah! Colonel Sanders back in the match. He can take his first lead if he doubles. A double by Colonel Sanders here would give him an 8-pin lead.
this is the approach.
It is
And
still Power Ballad Sunday. Paul West, do you
so
know
I
who's
stick
singing
this?
this?
It's magnetic, so I stick it to the beat.
This is Def Leppard, by the way.
Yes.
Love
Lots of
Bites.
lots of one-handed songs to it.
Yes.
We're a lot younger.
Couple years.
Yeah, it's not a matter of
Nino,
Nino,
stepping
pretty deep.
left.
That was
Oh,
left off
missing
his hand.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was left off his hand. So he leaves a 3-10. You know, if he doesn't make this, he's going to kind of allow Cardulo back in this match a little bit. And speaking of which, Colonel Sanders can take his first lead of the match if he strikes here in the 5th frame, can take an 8-pin lead over Mike Puzo. We have 2 non-titleists in the semifinals in Matt Cardulo and Mike Puzo trying to add their name to the TOC.
Goes
Oh!
Brooklyn and gets it.
Colonel Sanders crossing over and El Nino making
Nino,
the 3-10.
great spare.
Yeah. So right now, what? Yeah. How's the left? The left is in the booth. That's how good it was. How's your back?
Huge double there for
Let's see what
Sanders.
Puzo does here. Still staying in that evoke.
That was one of the
great
best
answer.
shots of the day right there.
Great
Puzo.
answer by Mike.
Big strike Mike. Oh, hey, Bert the Bandit checking in.
My man, Bert.
Yo, great tournament. You guys do such an amazing job on these. Love the crap out of you. Thanks for an awesome memory. for me and my family, good luck to the rest of the folks bowling the
Yeah,
playoffs
great job,
currently.
bro. You bowled awesome
You-
today, brother.
yeah,
So happy
great,
for
great
you.
bowling.
So pumped. Way to grind it out and make those finals, and great top 16 finish. Love it, dude. Can't wait till the next tournament already.
Absolutely. Fun guy to bowl with
I love bowling,
anytime.
Bart.
You know, and like I said earlier, coming off that back surgery, putting
Yeah.
his thumb in the ball now,
Right.
dropping down from 15 to 14. Telling
What
you
a-
guys at
it's
home, if you're
unbelievable.
thinking about doing it, do it. The 14-pound balls hit.
Oh, that was a pretty good shot by Mike
Oh!
Puzo on lane 5.
Huge double of his
That was
own.
massive. So Colonel takes an 8-pin lead. Puzo doubles, takes a 2-pin lead right back. It is absolute, like, wall-to-wall action here. 1 and 2, 5 and 6. El Nino going left, missing the head pin altogether, makes a spare. But Matt Cardullo licking his chops right now, can get back in this match. If he strikes here, you know, he was getting buried. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you're talking about a 36-pin deficit. If he strikes here, he cuts that down to 23 pins. And if he strikes in the 6th and 7th, you're talking about a 13-pin deficit.
Right?
And he is. You want higher? What are you, the Texas Rangers kid?
Matt Cardullo.
Oh, 23 pins. No.
It's not over yet, folks.
No, it is not. Let's see what Colonel has for an
Colonel.
answer.
Oh!
4-pin forward.
Lincoln
8-pin
style.
lead. Lincoln style from behind. The old John Wilkes Booth ball on lane 6.
Putting that shit on everything.
Not too soon. Definitely been enough time. We can make that reference.
What? No, maybe not.
If that was back into the left, it would have been a JFK ball. But it was a little right. So.
Lee Harvey ball.
Oh!
Big strike for Cardullo.
So Cardullo, guess
Puts
what?
that shit on
13. I
everything.
just called it 13-pin deficit.
Sanders
Yo.
looking to light up the grill.
This is fun right here. This is a lot of fun. If you're not here, what are you doing? Like,
Right.
It's Sunday. The weather's not
$5
great. You should
beers.
be watching the Frankie and Ding Dong show for some
no
great
brewing.
tournament action.
Sanders!
Put, hamburger
Fired up the
sandwich.
grill.
Hamburger sandwich on lane 5. Fire the grill. Come on. Come on.
Nino.
Nino, that was left again. Oh, that held.
Firecracker.
That held.
Gets there.
I thought that was going to go high, and that just sat there.
Yeah.
But,
like
I mean, it was lane 2 and not lane 1. Let's be
the
real.
old voodoo roll on that one, Frankie.
Was that a Ryan Schaefer ball? Dude,
Oh,
Mike
Puzo.
Puzo is absolutely
Labeled
walled in on lane 6.
Puts that shit on everything.
have a
Answering
pair of- we have a-
Sanders strike.
Let's see if he can fire up the grill on lane 5.
What a match.
This is, I mean, both matches are phenomenal. I'll tell you what, if El Nino doesn't strike here, this match is going to get very, very interesting on 1 and 2.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nino going wide.
Oh! Huge double for Nino over there.
Dos Chusas. Dos Chusas on lane 1. That's right. Frankie knows Spanish. A little bit.
Yeah, well, Nino was the one that taught us.
Nino taught us. So.
Yeah. Not chupas. Chusas.
Chusas.
Not chupas.
Is that what I said?
No. But remember
Oh, yeah.
QDD
Oh,
said
oh, my
shit.
God. QDD. Yes, that was so funny.
That video
That was in
kinda-
Lewiston, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was so funny. Let's see what
All right,
Cardullo
Cardullo.
does.
Oh! Running over the 8-pin.
We went to a 40-foot Great Wall red square pattern, but a strike fest program.
Hamburger sandwich.
It turned into Great Wall all of a sudden. Let's see what Puzo
Puzo.
does. Oh, shake and bake! Like Puzo with the hamburger sandwich,
We got-
firing up the grill.
Hamburger sandwiches for everyone out there. Oprah
Dude.
must be here. You get a hamburger
get a hamburger.
sandwich.
You get a hamburger.
sandwich.
You get
You
one.
get a hamburger sandwich. All right, Matt Cardullo.
Oh, Matty C with a
Yahtzee!
Yahtzee ball on lane 1. And he's like, no. It's not over yet.
Joe checking in.
This
It's
is
going to be a
insane.
good finals match for sure.
Dude,
Is
13-pin match on lane 1 and 2. But Matt Cardullo with the 5-bagger and the strike in the 9th. Ball in hand. Let's see what El Nino does here. If El Nino strikes in the 9th, he cannot be shut out no matter what happens. Dude, these matches are insane. Let's see what Colonel Sanders has up his pocket here in the 8th frame. Puzo just taking the lead. Let's see if Sanders can take it back. Oh, all right.
Leaving the splitter.
Sanders, yeah, so he goes 147. So a 5-pin lead for Mike Puzo right now. 5-pin lead through 8 frames. This is, I mean, both matches are tight. Great ball by Nino.
Pulling the 4-pin.
Guajolota, as they call it in Spanish. The old guajolota.
Puts that shit on everything.
That was huge because Cardullo can strike out for 227. El Nino right now, say he were to go 9 spare strike, well, just a spare. So he needs 9 spare 9 to lock him out. 9 spare 9 is enough for El Nino to win by 1. 9 spare 9.
That's
in
the
that
big.
match. 9 spare 8 for a tie. Possible tie. Possible tie.
Yeah, bring that bell.
And that would force Cardullo to get all 3 to tie. I swear to God, this is yet another REO Speedwagon song. What is going on?
I didn't know what she was.
Can we throw in some, like, if we're going to go, like, power ballad, can we throw in some Slaughter and some Cinderella?
I think we need like the lighters out, Frankie.
Oh, that was left.
Lots of 9. Lots of 9.
Guess what? He now leaves himself open. If he spare strikes for 219, Cardullo can double to win this match. Wow. Things have changed in a hurry. Colonel Sanders did a great job making that spare. He can strike out for 247, but Mike Puzo still with a chance for 262. That is an insanely high scoring match on 5 and 6, Ding Dong.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ooh, so a little bucket, little 245 for Sanders.
Little bucket.
Nino needs a spare. Yes,
He gets it.
So he's the one that chose finishing lane. He was the higher seed. So let's see if that helps him or comes back to hurt him. Let's see what happens here. Let's look at the history of Matt Cardullo on the right lane. He went 7-2, 9 spare, dead flush.
Yeah, so I'm going to need a few minutes to reset cameras.
Okay, that's fine.
When we get to it.
Sanders, great spare. The ball covered the 2, the 4, and the 5. And as far as I know, if the ball covers all 3 pins, you can't miss a spare. That's just what I know. Sanders can strike out for 234. That would force Puzo to stay clean. Nino with an 8 count. For that could be big for pin. That's
Wait,
big.
wait.
That 8 was big for pin count. Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll just slide that all over. Yeah. Oh, Puzo out the window. He goes 6 count bucket. That makes a difference. So Puzo with a 4-pin lead, and he's going to have to make this. And this is not an easy spare, folks. He's going to back pin with the bucket. It's a chicken bucket with fries. No Coke because there's no 7-pin.
What about down here?
He needs a double.
So it's
Cardullo.
over.
It's over. El Nino is going to bowl for the title. One of our non-titleists is now out. The other one's still alive. Puzo's got to make this spare. I mean, you have to make this if you're Mike. Great spare. So he's destining his own hands for Puzo. Puzo can strike. He can go double.
Oh! Almost
made
gets
that.
it.
So at 2-7, it wouldn't have mattered. 217 to 192 win for El Nino. But it was a great try by Matt Cardullo, who had a great tournament, bowled amazing all day, a top 4 finish. He's going to take home, I think, $350, which is a pretty good paycheck today, folks. And we are going to the single camera for the final. I'm going to zoom in a little for you folks here. Let me move this over a little. The other way. All right. And we're going to zoom this in. Let me move this a little left. There you go. You're going to get the whole deal here for Mr. Puzo in the 10th frame. He needs double and 7 to shut out Colonel. Another bucket. That pin count is huge. He gets 8. Actually crumbled the 4 pin out on that. That was huge. Let's see what happens here. Mike gets up and wasting no time on the spare. Uh-oh. So 215 out for Mike. He actually opened in the 10th. Colonel Sanders now needs just a mark in the 10th to win this. The finals will be on 3 and 4. We will have 3 cameras going for you. We will have our behind the lane camera, our approach camera looking back at the bowlers, and our pit cam, which will give you all the action through the pins on every shot. Ding Dong is getting the cameras ready right now. Let's see if we can get that up and going.
I was going to say, though, there's a bunch of
Oh.
series of them. Well, no, I'm not with your brother.
Trying to connect, but sometimes, you know how you're sometimes at the mercy of Wi-Fi.
Oh,
No, I'm not on the Wi-Fi, though.
Yeah, but the scholarship.
Are you on data? Okay. Colonel needs a mark. Any mark. Ooh.
Oh, leaving the splinter.
So give him 211, 201 in the 8th. Got to have a spare and 5. Any spare right here. Needs a spare. An open is a loss. A spare is a win. A spare and good count. Ding Dong has the pin cam ready to rock and roll. I like it. And what I will do is we will slide the camera that's on 5 and 6 over to 3 and 4. And then we will have the other 2 cameras ready to rock and roll for your approach cam and your pin cam ready for the finals. But here's Colonel Sanders. Got a little bit of work to do. Got to spare this. An open is a win for Puzo, and a mark, and 5 is a win for Colonel. Colonel, a very good spare shooter. Not a spare, not an. Oh, that's right.
That's wide. Oh.
That's right. That hurt.
And does that wrap it up for you?
That's it. Puzo is going to bowl in the finals against El Nino.
All right, let's
Mike
move
Puzo.
the camera.
Yeah, let's move that over, folks. So you're gonna go for a little ride. Whee! And we will get you reset on 3 and 4. We'll give us a couple of minutes. We'll get you reset.
Just go down.
There we go. Whoops. Let's go a little right. That's okay right there. Let's go a little right. Let me go up and try to zoom in a little.
Well, yeah, you're already past the bowler, so.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, let me zoom out a little. Go down.
Yes, take my shirt off.
How's that? You good right there? I'll go up a little. Come on. Come on.
I think she can
I
take
might
it.
have to zoom out a little.
It's in a carpet bag. I think. Let me hang it.
There we go.
I think. I'm not.
There we
I'm not
go.
sure.
That looks good right there. We'll get the scores. We'll get our bowlers. All right. We're going to get everything set up. Nino,
And then it's
hold on 1 minute. We're going to set up the cameras real quick, okay?
so. I'll start with the
For the little
All right,
snacky
so
babies
this
there.
is your pin cam that Ding Dong is setting up right now. That looks really good. Nice and level. He's coming back up the approach, it looks like. All right, so we're going to go to the approach cam. We're going to bring that up on stage for you.
I know a lot of them have to
Why is that not
and
coming
that's
up?
not, unfortunately.
Cam 2. There we go. We're going to get that leveled off for you. Perfect. That looks good right there. All right. There's your cam 3. There's your cam 1. We are covered, folks. We are ready for the finals. Good luck to the bowlers. El Nino taking on Mike Puzo in the final match. We want your predictions in the chat. Paul West, you're sitting here with us. Paul, do you have a prediction for the finals?
Low scoring.
Okay.
I mean, the match with Malik, that match, I think there was only 3 strikes between both of them.
I never know.
They have history with each other.
Yep.
This is a rematch. They bowled each other in the first round of the Super Bracket tournament.
Yep.
And Arturo swept them.
Yep.
So I think it'll be interesting.
All right. You have a final score prediction, Paul.
Okay, looks good.
I think 190 should be able to win it.
Okay.
Considering how the last game on that pair went, I think 190 should be enough.
And who do you think comes out on top here?
You know, Ruzo's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to transition, Arturo might have a little bit more of an advantage over him.
Yep.
So, because on 1 and 2 towards the end when it transitioned,
I know,
struggled. So
I knew you started going this way, and I was like,
I want Puzo, but I think Arturo.
You think Arturo? Okay. You think Arturo's going to get to 190 first, and he's going to be the one that wins it?
That's my
Okay.
prediction.
All right. You know, I'm going to go a little against the grain here just because I want to add a Titleist to our GOC. I am going to go with Mike Puzo, who has been solid all day. And I love Arturo. He's my boy. He bowls at Bayside. He's one of our own. He's a lumberjack. But I am going to go with the upset here in the finals. I am going to go with Mike Puzo. Give me a 193 to 189 win for Mike Puzo in the finals. We want your predictions in the finals, folks. We got Paul West saying 190 to win for Arturo. And what do you got, Ding Dong? What do you got here, brother?
I'm going to go with an Arturo win as well. I think Arturo gets to just over 200, maybe like a 206-ish pace. Michael Puzo puts up a big fight, but I think he only gets to 189.
we're late, and then we're early, 6:30.
Trying to get Burke to do it. No, I feel like I'm more so sad.
So they only have about 20 seconds left worth of warm-ups here. Mike Puzo's going to get one more ball left. Lori checking in. Let's go big strike Mike. Ryan checking in. Paul's commentary is legend. I just fixed it, actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, Sean is
So the score sheet's up. We get all 3 cams going for you. Approach cam, pin cam. If you like what we're giving you,
Arturo is by 1 pin, I think.
yeah. As far as higher seed, El Nino, you're the higher seed. You're the higher seed. You get choice. Okay. So Puzo will start on lane 3. Perfect.
All right,
we
here
got
we
it.
go. Here we go, folks. We are ready. Let's get a view of them on the approach here.
And they were 1 pin apart in qualifying, folks. Like literally, this is about as close as it gets. And I mean, the 3 and 4 seed are the ones that are going at it. So I mean, again, these guys were 2 of the best bowlers all day long.
Oh yeah.
And I don't see any predictions coming in. I see, Paul gave us a prediction. We got Ding Dong with his prediction, my prediction. Let's see what you guys got in the chat. We've had some chat people give us some pretty good predictions in the past.
Absolutely, yeah. There's quite a few people out there. Now's the
I
time
mean,
to
what do you
share
got
this
over here?
up.
We got Nut Sauce
Let's,
over here. We got Mrs. Brady. What do we got?
Get some people in here watching.
Okay,
Mike
both going El
Puzo
Nino. You got a
out to
score
start it
prediction?
off,
Yep, kiwi watermelon.
and it's away.
220 to 220.
Oh,
Okay,
great
so
ball
220
for
to
Big
2-0.
Strike
Nut Sauce
Mike.
says for El Nino. Okay.
Dylan checking in. Mike by 12.
It's watermelon kiwi.
That's true. That is true.
The
Yes.
shirt, I didn't until I saw the kiwi on the sleeve. I wasn't confident it was supposed to be.
I'm going 240.
Whoa.
Nino,
Whoa,
getting ready.
220 to 220, 240 to 224 for Mrs. Brady.
Wow,
El Nino
huge
over
numbers.
Puzo. I think that's a very
So Nino coming
lofty
right
prediction.
at you on this one, folks. Lane
Dylan
4,
says Mike by
Bayside.
12. Zach says Mike by 18.
Oh, great
Strike. We are off to the races, folks. Let's go.
Getting Zach's in there, Mike by 18. I already got Dylan's.
We got a
Mike
little
by 12.
But yeah, this
we got a
shirt
little
is
simple
actually
minds
like
action
really
here
good.
going on. Like a little breakfast club. Let's get a little bit here. Come on for breakfast club.
That's a win, I guess.
No? Little
Haven't seen
little
that
bender
in
action.
forever.
No?
Have not seen that forever. So pair of strikes with these athletes here in this final match. This is the Karl's World Tour stop at the 40-foot Red Square, live from
Square
Bayside
40.
Bowl.
I met the actor Judd Nelson who played Jeff Bender
Oh!
about 20 years ago, to be honest with you, when I was working at Shaw's Supermarket when I was in college.
No shit?
Yeah, he was
Awesome.
filming, and he lives in, actually, he has a summer home up here in Maine.
Yeah.
And so really nice guy. Got to meet Judd Nelson once. So as El Nino takes a 10-pin lead, but that is your little historical fact. If you ever, he hangs out in the Portland, South Portland area from time to time. So you might see Judd Nelson hanging around in Maine.
So let's get a view of Big Strike Mike coming at you, just like we did with Nino. On
Still
the last
using
one.
the Evoke, by the way.
There it is, folks.
Pretty good ball
Coming at
there.
you into your living room.
Look at that.
A
Mrs.
pair
Brady
of
might have been onto
doubles
something.
to start.
She had
for
a
these
240 to
players.
224 prediction. She might be onto something.
Hell of a start for these players. Here on 3 and 4 Bayside Bowl, you're watching live on the Frankie and Ding Dong Show, either Facebook page, YouTube channel, or Twitch stream. So smash those like and subscribe buttons. Share this up to your friends. Joe checking in. Let's go, Puzo. Big Strike Mike fans out there.
We got a
in
lot
the
of
crowd.
Big Strike Mike fans checking in. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we love Nino. He's our boy.
Absolutely. But, you know, everyone likes the underdog, Frankie.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Mike is throwing it great all day. And I am just a fan of adding more bowlers to the TOC.
Absolutely.
That was a little left.
Oh, look at
Almost.
that.
Almost
Pin
triple the
action,
four.
though.
That was close. That was
Yeah,
almost a trip
lots
four.
of nine on that show.
So a couple of Dos Chuses on the board, but then a 4-pin for my
That's
Cruiser.
the day I won the Frankie.
I love the rubber duck shirt for my Cruiser.
Yeah, custom shirt, I would imagine.
It is.
He's going over to grab his spare ball off of 5 and 6, as you can see with the approach cam here. Let's get a back view and see if he's all lined up for the
And
spare.
then we'll watch this one go through the pins on the spare. There it is.
Crushed it.
He
Crushed
literally
it.
like leaned over.
Crushed it.
And if you like what you're seeing from us, we have added more this season to our coverage. We have the approach cam now, the pin cam. We can add even more. We would like to get some scoreboard cams and stuff, but that is only available if we can get sponsorship money from our good sponsors. We have 3 wonderful sponsors right now with Brunswick Bowling, with Orono Brewing, and with Boulevard Pro Shop. Any sponsors we add, we can definitely add more coverage for you, the bowlers, to get better at home viewing. Oh, Nino coming in a little high. So guess what? We still have an even match through 3.
Yeah.
29 in the first for Nino. A spare means even match through 3.
All even. This is
I love it.
exciting. What do you think, Paul?
A lot of free hook.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
the
getting,
middles
you know,
are getting heated.
and they're getting further and further left. Wouldn't be surprised to see El Nino start using loft because he's basically against the ball return at this point on the right lane. I mean, he has more room to move left on the left lane, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him using a little bit of loft on lane 4. I mean, Mike uses a little bit of loft to begin with, more than El Nino does. Nino lays it down a little earlier than Mike does, so I think Mike's a little more comfortable doing that. But we'll see what El Nino does here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him make a little shim left here on the left lane because no ball return in his way. Plenty of room to move left if he has to. Very comfortable doing that. Obviously on tour, on those longer blocks, you have to do that.
Yeah.
It looks like he's standing about 34 right now. So actually, no, 20, about 39 right now. He's moved even further left.
Yeah, we've seen
Right
him.
between 5th and 6th on that shot.
Oh, gets it to go.
That ball hit about 28 at the arrows, so that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, we've seen him during qualifying in some of these tournaments get really, really deep. So,
But I'll give Mike credit. He's using that Evoke is not a small bowling ball at all. It's a pretty big ball.
Yeah,
so,
it is. Yeah,
and
it has surface on it.
It
looks
does.
like too.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of a 2000-ish surface, 1500 to 2000. But Mike does a great job of controlling the fronts by using a little bit of loft. Not much. That laid down pretty good. Oh, we are even, folks.
4.
Can Mike take a 10-pin lead?
Sweep the leg.
That's right. Get him a body bag. A little bit of Cobra Kai action there from Mike Puzo.
Yeah, that was great. Take a look at him while he picks up his ball as it comes out.
Yeah, I love the approach game because I love being able to see the emotion in the bowler's face. Are they stoic? Are they into it? Are they focused? Like, it's great to see that. You can, from behind it's hard to tell, but that approach game does a great job of capturing all the emotions as Mike steps off, takes his time. And you should. You know what? Go through your pre-shot routine. If you're going to step off the approach, go through the whole thing. Start your routine over again. It's not like we're on a shot clock here.
Yep.
Don't have to worry about it. No zeros here, folks. And Mike takes no time on the approach. He gets up there and fires.
Oh,
great
what
shot
a
by Mike.
High flush.
Michael Puzo taking a 10-pin lead over El Nino. And look at him. He is focused and steady. No emotion at all. Just gets off the approach. I love it. I love seeing that. I love seeing that he is into every single shot. And our boy El Nino, you know that he's going to come here with something big here in the 5th frame.
Great eyes on the surface. I'd say it's probably around 1,500, it looks like.
Yeah, 15 to 2 is my guess. Right in that ballpark.
We got Kyle checking in. Let's go, Puzo. A lot of Big Strike Mike fans, Frankie.
El Nino walking around the ball return. We just talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that ball got left.
Ooh, tried for the Jersey squash.
Yeah.
And,
so that one got left.
There.
That hit almost 6th arrow and a little bit left of where he wanted it because the one on the lane 3 was between 5th and 6th. That one laid down closer to 30. He was around 27 on lane 3, and there's your difference. Your 3-board difference goes through the face, leaves just a 10. So he'll be down just 10 pins through 5. But definitely gives Mike Puzo a little bit of an advantage here going into the 6th frame. And obviously, Nino, great spare shooter. You don't make it out on the PBA Tour without being a good spare shooter. So.
Absolutely.
This is a wonderful match, and I'll
Still
tell you,
plenty of bowling left, though,
this
Frankie.
is a lot of fun. We're halfway through with a 10-pin match. If Nino strikes here, he keeps the pressure on Mike to strike on the next shot. And the left lane, I think, is an easier lane for El Nino. There's no ball return in his way. I think he can throw his natural shot.
Yep.
He's 2 for 2 on this lane. I expect him to throw a very good shot here in the 6th frame. And he chose to finish on this lane, which could choose to be the difference in the match. That was deeper. That was at 30.
Oh, what a shot.
30 at the arrows. So he's
What
actually
a
going
shot.
deeper. I think that was almost a test shot for lane 4 in the 7th frame.
You think he might go in front of the ball return?
I think that might be the next move because, again, he tried to walk around it on the last one, and he kind of steered a little bit. I would not be surprised at all to see him get up there, stand in front of the return on lane 4, and just go to like a 3-step approach and a little bit of loft over between 25 to 30 on lane 4.
So if you're wondering what's happening, Big Strike Mike taking a re-rack on lane 4.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You know, he took his time. He stepped off the approach on 3 last time, reset himself, and just absolutely stone flushed it.
We got
Let's see what
Michael
he does
checking
here.
in. Let's go, Mike. Another Big Strike Mike fan.
We hope you guys enjoy it. Please share it to your Facebook pages, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will do a big giveaway for you folks.
Here we go.
Right over
balls away.
25 on that one. Oh, can he check
Oh!
it?
4 into the 9.
Whoa, 20-pin lead now for Big Strike Mike.
I'm going to turn on.
Oh, I like that. I like to hear that pin, the ball going through the pins here. 20 lead now for Big Strike Mike. You know, Mrs. Brady predicted that huge score, that 240 to 224. I
Yeah.
mean, she predicted it for El Nino, but we're on pace for that right now, Ding Dong.
Absolutely. Matt checking in. Let's go, Puzo. Take it home. We also have John checking in. Yo, Puzo.
This is a fantastic match. Let's see if Mike Puzo can now take a 30-pin lead.
Oh, he went in.
Oh, he did.
Oh, but missed it in.
Just a little left.
Yeah.
He went in, but I think his speed was a little softer on that.
Is that why it checked up a little
It
early?
did. It definitely hooked
Yeah.
a little faster on him. But 2 here would be big. Get the 2 pins, you know, just move on.
Not
Get
taking
your-
any time.
Absolutely. Yeah, Mike is someone that doesn't take a lot of time out there anyway. Ooh, but that's a big 0. That's 4 pins and count. So give him 150. El Nino right now can strike to take the lead.
So Bob checking in, enjoying the
One pin
broadcast.
lead- one
Wish
pin
I
lead
had
right
known
now.
the
One pin
schedule.
lead.
He was in the Oob and he would have stopped before driving back home to New Hampshire. Yeah, hey, we would have loved to have you. And $5 or no brewing every tournament Sunday.
And we will have our next tournament entries open tomorrow for the Frankie and Ding Dong Show dual pattern event. You can check us out at the Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com. Tomorrow morning, entries will open for that. Nino lofting 6th arrow.
Oh!
Nino now with
Nino!
a 9-pin lead can extend that to 19 with a strike.
El Nino firecracker.
Taking full advantage of the Mike Puzo Open on lane 3. Let's see what Nino does here on lane 3 this time.
That was a huge double, Frankie.
It was a huge double. He can go full Waholota if he strikes here. So,
Let's go.
and also a 19-pin lead. What's that, Paul?
Before the title match, he switched.
He did.
He was
Okay.
using a hustle wine. Now I think he has a dark coat.
The dark coat. Okay.
That's what I
Oh,
believe it is. So he went to something a little stronger.
I had 3 cents.
Yep. That's definitely a dark coat. You're right, Paul. Great call. Great
Yeah.
call on that.
It's a asymmetric pearl, right?
Yeah. So that makes sense if he's going deeper to try to get those corner pins out.
Oh, great shot for Nino. Put that shit on everything.
Waholota on lane 3.
I do love his.
All right, so Mike Puzo now needs to respond.
The tiger and zebra.
Mike Puzo has been aces on lane 4. He is 3 for 3 in this
I love
match.
it. I love
He
it.
is down 19. Really, the most adversity we've seen in this match. Let's see what Mike does here.
Oh,
I expect
Mike
a
coming
really
at
good
you.
shot.
India living room, folks.
Right over 25. Looked like a
It was
little
in.
left off
It
his
was
hand,
in.
but that's okay.
Oh, broke up the
4-pin.
split.
Down 19, but a spare here is not a killer. A spare here would be okay if he strikes in the 9th.
So Gloss checking in. He was throwing the virtual energy blackout earlier.
Okay, yeah, definitely looks like a dark code now for sure.
Yeah, he loves that ball.
Yeah,
Good ball, though.
yeah.
That was the replacement for the Code
Code
Black, I
Code
believe.
Black,
Yeah.
Yep.
Brooke had one of those, actually. She got it from the Survivor tournament.
Yep.
So obviously we drilled it for her. It was part of our 13-pound arsenal.
All right. So, by the way, the winner of this match, $1,000. The loser, $500. So definitely a lot on the line here. Double the money for the winner. And this is a huge shot for Mike. He's down 19, but he can strike here in the 9th. Can get himself a chance at 230, which would force
Get a little
Nino
more
to
wind in his sails,
right. It would force El Nino to stay clean. Right. No strike here. Mike has a very hard road ahead of him.
Oh, he slowed it down.
Oh! Great shot by Mike right there.
What a shot.
He can get to 230. 230 max score for Mike Puzo. And El Nino right now pacing at 238. So
Nino taking his time here on this one. Very methodical player.
sorry, pacing at 228. A strike here in the 9th, he's pacing at the 230s.
Nino's hair looking great today. That fresh
So-
green.
Obviously, a chance. The old Frankie tie is still in play. If Nino were to go, 9 spare, strike 9 spare for 228, Puzo goes up and doubles and 8s for 228.
Balls
Oh,
away.
a little loft, a little left.
Oh, what a shot!
Now it's just basically a mark in the 10th. A mark in the 10th. locks it up for El Nino. He's in the 230s right now.
Fires up the grill, Frankie.
Yeah, that is a Quattro Chusa.
Hamburger sandwich.
Or, as they say, Quattro Chusa.
Quattro Chusa.
Right.
How do you say Yahtzee in Spanish, Frankie?
Hold on. Let me look it up.
Get my hair
Well,
done.
have it on cue because that's what we're looking at here, Frankie.
My hair will never be.
Nino strikes here again.
We're gonna be so amazing. Yeah.
Lined up on lane 3. Standing in.
It looks like it says
Off in the gutter a little bit. Yahtzee!
In the 240s right now. Mrs. Brady looking like a genius with her 240 prediction.
Oh, you did. Proud of you.
All right. Nino's going to lock up another title here at Bayside Bowl.
10 pins.
Got around that one a little bit. Came up on the nose. 8 counts. That's going to be enough. Fire from Sweet Hot Gravy. Michael Puzo throwing a great shot. Just filling out his 10th frame. Doubles it up. A little bit too little, too late, unfortunately. El Nino. What a win. 40, what? 247. Firecracker. Let's go.
That is enough, folks. We have ourselves. But what a great match. Like, Mike Puzo putting on a show here in the finals.
Oh! Chipping the 6-man, puts that shit on everything
And
just
really,
for good measure.
The difference in this match was that 7th frame where Mike just came in a little high and left that split, the 7, the 4, 6, 7.
I agree.
Mrs. Brady calls it. She said 240 to 224. It's a 247 to 228. She is pretty damn close
Pretty
on that
damn
final
close.
score.
Rob
Great
Green
job,
checking
Mike.
in.
Nice
Nice
bowling today,
showing,
homie. Great
kid.
job, brother.
Absolutely
El
great
Nino,
bowling.
not only his second title, but 2 majors, and 1 major,
Yes.
was a mismatch play.
Yep.
His first Karl's World Tour title,
Yep.
and we will get El Nino here in the booth for his champions interview. Paul
Yeah.
West, thank you for hanging out, brother, and giving us a little bit of commentary. So, what a absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And don't forget
Sign up
tomorrow
morning.
Tomorrow morning, we will open up entries for the Frankie and Ding Dong Show dual pattern event here at Bayside Bowl on March 17th.
Yeah,
2024.
St. Patty's Day. You will not want to miss St. Patty's Day with Frankie and Ding Dong here at Bayside Bowl.
St. Patty's Day, baby. Not great, but we made it through the day.
You can read that.
All right, thanks, homie. All right.
Yeah, what an event today was. Karl's World
We
Tour
will
stop at
we'll
Red
get El
Square.
Nino up here for his champions interview for you folks, and
El Nino
$1,000 for El Nino. So
Yeah,
we'll get him up here for his champions interview.
Let's switch the camera around.
We got him right here. We'll get him coming in. El Nino, our guy here.
Great bowling today.
$1,000 first
That's
place
awesome.
prize.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for bowling today, and great job winning the tournament.
Yeah, that was. I didn't know that I'm gonna be available to go today.
Yeah.
So this morning I got a wake up call. Like I got a sponsor. That was
Yeah.
huge. And
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Winning,
here.
that's awesome.
You win. Nice little paycheck today, and
Yeah,
absolutely.
congratulations to the Lumberjacks on the recent success on the lanes. How is everything going out there for you guys?
I mean, how you know the tour is really, really hard,
It
and,
is.
and the PBA League is very. It's a lot of great bowlers
Yeah.
and everything. So every match counts, and
Yep.
so the last week we won two matches. So now we're second place.
Yep.
So we are very happy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
second place, top 6 come here to Bayside Bowl for the
Yeah.
finals. The crowd is going to be electric. Obviously, behind the home team. We love
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We love the Lumberjacks. So,
Yeah.
what did you use today? What was your strategy on this 1-to-1 flat 40-foot pattern? How did you attack it?
You know, actually, the first game, I didn't have idea. I shoot 160.
Yeah.
And then I just want to move farther left and try to keep my angles closer,
Yeah.
like very, very front to back my hand.
Yep.
And I was available to score at 230, and after I just like 192 to
Yep.
make the cut.
Yep.
And then I just try to be clean and try to take advantage of my, if I get a double or
Yep.
triple or a guajolota.
Yeah. We love that.
baby,
We love those.
So
So
it was
absolutely.
great. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for making this tournament.
absolutely, we
Charlie,
appreciate
yeah.
it. You did a wonderful job. Any sponsors you'd like to give a shout out to while you're here on camera to talk about? Any sponsors that you'd like to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about?
of course. Bayside will.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We went for the house and
Yeah.
very like mi casa.
Yeah.
So Broadway Bowl, Storm, Vice Grip, Beats Sportwear. So
Yeah.
very happy with everyone. And thank you so much for the support.
Yeah,
absolutely. Great job today, and we look
love
forward
you
to
so
seeing
much,
you
too.
more.
Yeah.
We
Thank
love
you,
seeing you.
guys.
You did a great job advancing through the, the PTQ. You did a
Oh, yeah.
wonderful job at the last tournament. You both great. So great
So
job.
we gotta keep working on it. I
Yeah.
got 3 weeks off, like a little bit less than 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just for practice and
Yeah.
get ready for that. for
Is it the
next season.
Masters next?
Yeah, next is the Masters.
Okay. Yep.
And then World Series of Bowling.
Okay.
So-
Excellent. So we look forward to seeing El Nino at the
Yeah,
Masters.
thank you.
Absolutely.
He
yeah.
will get into the bracket. He's going to
Yes.
make a run.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go Bayside Bowl. Get
All right.
behind our guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
This was a
Vamos.
great tune-up today on
Absolutely.
Red Square for
1-to-1
you. So
flat
hopefully
40.
this
Good
will,
job.
Very
So,
hard fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, there's
Great
our $1,000
win,
winner.
El Nino.
Great job, El
Awesome,
Nino.
awesome
Second
bowling.
title. He has one major in our tournament series, and
Yeah.
he's on his way. A few more titles and another major. He's Hall of Fame eligible.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
All right,
yeah.
so-
I'll try to do that.
Great
All
bowling,
right,
yeah.
I like
Thank
it.
you,
So-
Good luck
Bayside.
out there.
All
yeah.
right, great
Thank you,
job.
El Nino.
All right, so what a wonderful event. Congratulations to Mike Puzo for a great runner-up finish. I can't say enough how Mike bowled today. It was phenomenal. It really came down to that one bad frame that he had, that split. And
Yeah.
he threw the ball phenomenal all day.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a fun match to watch. Like the semifinal match was absolutely
Yeah.
incredible.
I agree.
The quarterfinal match, absolutely incredible. One of our craziest telecasts. Absolutely 4 close matches.
Yeah.
You know, butt puckering time was happening all over the place. And Nino comes through with the win. QDD, saying congrats to El Nino.
Yeah.
What a tournament today, Frankie. Good
Yeah.
test of bowling, 1-to-1, side to side. We love that shit here
We
in
love
Frankie
it.
and Ding Dong
And
Show.
we put out tough stuff for the bowlers all the time. Again, today's cut minus 77.
That was
So-
great, yeah.
That's what we like to see, cuts like that. And when you bowl it and you go out there and earn it, you throw a 247 to 228 win, you are earning it, my friend.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So congratulations to El Nino. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. I can't say it enough. Without you, we don't do any of this. So if you want to get in on our sponsorship packages for a single tournament, multi-tournament, season long, we're getting near the end of this season, but don't fret. We get another season coming up in 2024, 2025. So if you want to do a season-long package for your business or personal, anything we can take care of for you, please get in touch with us. The Frankie and Ding Dong Show at gmail.com. All that money goes into both the prize fund and into the technology fund. We've added an approach cam, a pin cam this year. We'd like to add some more monitor cams and stuff like that, but we can't do that without the sponsorship packages. And we thank you, everyone who has Bowler Builders, Brunswick Bowling, Orono Brewing, all of our sponsors, Bayside Bowl. Thank you so much. And the more sponsors we can add, we'll get you on our screen. We'll get you some ad space. We'll figure it out. You let us know, and we'll take care of it.
Yeah, we can even do rake advertising now,
Absolutely.
Frankie. And with that
Absolutely.
pin cam, you best believe that would be great advertising
For
for
sure.
you or your business.
Absolutely. I agree. So thank you, Ding Dong, for everything that you do. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And congratulations to El Nino for winning the Karl's World Tour 40-foot flat.
Red Square, baby. Red Square, yeah.
Red Square. It's
Nino.
about as hard as it gets. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the Frankie and Ding Dong Show dual pattern event. Entries open tomorrow, so don't miss the announcement.
Yeah, absolutely. And until then, Frankie, get those kids in the
Get
center.
them in the center all the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.